everybody. How are we doing today? Deborah, by the way, I went there, still nothing, Deborah. I don't know what's up with that, but anyways, how is everybody, you guys? By the way, got myself on here. Yeah, Deborah, I don't know. I've been meaning to hit you up. So I want to thank DS for last time. I want to thank Suj, S-U-J, Suj, is that how you say it? Thank you, Suj. Appreciate that, by the way. I got that last night. Very nice of you. Poodlerific, woohoo! Poodlerific in the building. Hey, Poodlerific, I was thinking of you the other day because somebody I know was watching my Rodna McDonald stream. Do you remember the Rodna McDonald stream about how I was like talking about I was like playing a Russian girl that was like part of the Ronald McDonald house because I was mad that Katie Joy didn't, show her donation to the Ronald McDonald house. Anyways, you were in there. You said something that made me laugh. Anyways, but Poodlerific, always good to see you. I am doing well, Nana. Thank you. Appreciate that. Just say you're never gonna get any work done today. Don't let me hold you up. Don't let me come between you and your money. Hey, Leon. Hi, everyone. So this is like wicked last minute. You know how I am. I'm like, oh, I have time. Might as well go live. Why not, right? So thank you, Prolific, by the way. Anyways, you guys, I did recently, like a little while ago, I got to listen to some of Julie's stream from last night. I was actually really tired, so I didn't get to, show up like I wanted to last night. So I didn't hear all of Uni Rock's goalpost moving extravaganza. He loves to say, oh, moving the goalpost. It's like his favorite thing to say, but this dude has done nothing but move the goalpost, hence my thumbnail. If you're wondering who is in my thumbnail, that is Unirock. He is moving the goalpost. You're welcome. Oh boy. So what I wanted to go over today is first of all, I want to talk about like what Unirock's been saying lately. We're going to start off with that, and then we're going to listen to Queen Bee's panel from like the day everything jumped off, because I didn't even listen to this until recently, and my jaw was on the floor. And I know some of you might not have heard it. I had a hard time finding it because I was when I went looking for it, I was like looking for something Unirock related, but she goes live a lot, so I found it anyways. It is linked in my description, so make sure that you're subscribed to her, and if you need that video, it is linked there. But when you listen to it, like, oh my god, it's so different than it. Listen to things in retrospect now, it's like, wow, really, wow. Oh, Spackle went on Julie's last night. I didn't even catch that part. I got to the part, well, I skipped around a little bit, but I want to play one part actually that I really just was in disbelief of, and I think that will set the tone for where we're going to go after this. So let me do that because I have clips saved. I love how YouTube has a little section for your clips, like that you cut. You know how you could cut people's parts of their stream or whatever. I don't know if you guys knew this, so let me show it to you real quick. Oh, you remember that, Tina? My Rodney McDonald. I was like, take your crystal ball and shove it up your ass, Katie Joy. Katie Joy, should we take her out to the shed with the sheath knife or no? That was fun. I like playing characters. That was fun. I love the clip feature. So let me show you guys because I didn't even I forget about this cool feature, and I think that maybe you might like it or not know about it. So if you go to like your channel, whatever, and then you go over to the left here, it says your clips, and it brings up everything you've ever clipped, which is really cool, right? How convenient is that? I don't know why so many of them are gone now. Oh, okay, I know why, because they're from my Lily video. And she's a German, and she took my video down because in Germany they can cry and like get stuff taken down or whatever. So whatever. YouTube wouldn't even respond to me when I appealed. I see how it is, YouTube. It's because I'm not German. I get it. You know, what can you do? So this is the clip I'm going to play. I clipped it. I called it, JLR, you're just effing yourself over. So before I get into this clip right here, I want to say this, right? Unirock is still dodging the lawsuit. Can't say I blame him. I mean, everyone dodges, lawsuit paperwork, whatever, but only so long fake thugs can pretend. You can't run forever, ever, especially not knowing that your mom signed for the first one or whatever, Unirock. So here's the thing. Apparently, according to Unirock, we all know how that goes. According to Unirock, the moon is made of cheese and shit, but me and Leon been there. We know it's not made of cheese, so come again. But anyways, so Unirock went missing for a couple days, and I said to some people, I said, you know what, guys, Unirock's been missing for a couple days. I bet you he is a little down on himself because he was expecting more people to run to his rescue or whatever, or hate me and Julie, whatever it may be. I said, watch what's going to happen next. I said, these people all have the same playbook. He's going to come back randomly, and he's going to have some poor me sob story to try to persuade people to get on his side or to feel bad for him or whatever it may be, right? And I shit you not, literally like 2 hours after I said that, boom, he went live on Spaces and was like, JLR is contacting people from my life and Rachel's life and blah, 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 blah. And he kept going on and on and on about that. We still haven't seen the first things Unirock claimed about being, harassed or whatever. So I am very not inclined to believe this one. However, I will say this. It's hard to tell what the truth is at this point, as many of you know, right? I'm not going to sit here and say I believe what JLR says because, contrary to what Uni tells you, I know better. So JLR is like, dude, I am not doing that. Like, he's like, what the hell are you talking about? This is just more defamation, more whatever. He says he hasn't been doing it. Unirock says he has. I don't know at this point. But what I do know is this. Let's pretend for a moment that JLR is, or maybe it is the truth. I don't know. I don't know what the truth is anymore. I'll tell you straight up. I don't know. Okay. Thank you for becoming a member. Before I forget, Jenna Rue. Word. Let me put that on the screen, Jenna Rue. I don't want to leave you hanging like that. Jenna Rue, thank you. So let's entertain Uni for a minute. Let's say that okay. JLR is attacking your family members and Rachel's family members, whatever he's doing. I don't really know. You would think that the fact that you still haven't accepted the lawsuit, he's talking about this lawsuit, he needs money, support, whatever. He hasn't even accepted it yet. You can literally go to the court website and you can see that he hasn't accepted it. They've gone there several times trying to deliver him this lawsuit. He has not accepted it. So technically, there is no lawsuit, right? I mean, I don't know about how you win on default. Like JLR says he's going to win by default, whatever. I don't know how that stuff works. I'm not going to pretend like I do. But if you are saying, if you're Unirock and you're saying that, like, oh, my family members are being contacted, gee, maybe it's because, just maybe, just let's entertain Unirock for a minute and say that JLR is doing that. Maybe it's because you haven't accepted the lawsuit. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if we're going to believe you, like, why would JLR, we're believing Unirock right now. Put your tinfoil hats on, okay? We're believing him right now. why would JLR still, or not still, why would he be reaching out to your family? Gee, let's see, maybe because you haven't accepted the lawsuit. I don't know. And that's just, like I said, we're playing pretend right now. I don't know what the truth is, okay? I don't know. Nana says, the problem at this point is Unirock has stated publicly he received the lawsuit. So I don't think it really matters at this point. He acknowledged it. Oh, he definitely is on record acknowledging it, for sure. Definitely, for sure. But which kind of defeats the purpose of avoiding it. Like, you already spoke out about it. You've already brought it up a million times over. Like, you're not fooling anybody, dude. It's not like you can play ignorant to it and act like it's not real life. Like, you already brought it up. So why are you dodging it? Like, you're just going to hurt yourself in the long run if I understand things correctly. You know what I mean? Okay, Darth. Sorry. Good question. Darth Chaz. What does accept mean? Good point. Thank you. So, when you have like important legal paper, listen, I'm not a professional here, okay? I'm just talking about what could be going on in a situation like this. But when you have important legal papers to deliver somebody, you want to ensure that they actually get it. Kind of like the cease and desist that was sent first to warn him of this storm. So you send certified mail. So you pay a few extra bucks, certified mail. It ensures to the post office, to the court. It ensures it was delivered. So you can't play stupid. But Unirock is so stupid that he's playing stupid anyways, even though he already acknowledged it. So it defeats the purpose of accepting it. When I say accepted, I mean certified mail. So sorry about the confusion there. Sometimes I confuse myself. So thanks for asking. But yeah, he hasn't. Thank you. He hasn't accepted the legal document. So let's just listen to a piece of this clip, because this is just wild, you guys. He's willing to say this, but he won't, acknowledge the lawsuit through the mail.
But what he doesn't realize is that you are just fucking yourself, JLR, over. You are. And you can play these fucking games and commit these crimes of stalking and lying and defaming, which is what you are doing. You can have this childish hissy fit. But I'm going to make you a promise, buddy. Everyone on YouTube is going to know that JLR Investigates is the same Jonathan Lee Riches from Sandy Hook. Whatever fit you throw will just be added into the lawsuit and the restraining orders. The people you go after, everything you do according to this is only going to ruin your life.
It's only going to ruin your life. Wow. He talked a lot of junk last night. Now, here's the thing, Unirock. You keep saying, oh, I can't answer your questions because my lawyer said not to talk about it, but you're off making threats and X, Y, and Z. Did your lawyer suggest that? Speaking of your lawyer, Unirock, where's that statement your lawyer was supposed to release, I don't know, like freaking 20 days ago? Where's that at? Huh? Is she still drafting it or what? I don't even believe you have a lawyer. I don't believe anything you say. You know why I don't believe anything you say? Here's a perfect example. Let me pull this name up on the screen right here. You see this girl? Christina Rain. Hey, Unirock, do you remember Christina Rain? You know, the girl you recently said was brand new and you just gave her a moderator tool? Do you remember that? Yeah, she's been around for 4 years and you acted like you didn't even know her and she was nobody. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? That was so rude, by the way. So rude. So we're not just talking about JLR the law. We're talking about all your lies. You have done some foul stuff. Very foul stuff. What you did to Christina, you see, Unirock, you think we're stupid. You really think you're smarter than everybody else. People pay attention. You know that, right? You know that we've all seen Christina as a moderator on channel forever and a day. She's been around, hanging around your channel longer than I have, that's for sure. You know? So don't try to put her down, act like she wasn't nobody to you, blah, blah, blah. You messed up, dude. Like, I can't even believe you're doing this to her. Like, you are hurting people that have nothing to do with this, the grand scheme of things. Like, why go at Christina? The same reason you went at Spackle and all this. You know who you don't go at, though, Unirock? Menace, Navy, because you probably only like to attack women, right? That's what I gather from this anyways. Kind of like Roadslog. You wouldn't even say his name. You blocked his name from your Discord, and then you want to sit back and pretend like you were out here advocating for me, trying to save the world, and I owe you something. I don't owe you nothing, okay? Because you couldn't show me common decency. Therefore, you owe me nothing. I mean, I owe you nothing. We owe each other nothing. I thought that I could at least get common decency from you. Couldn't get that. Nobody can. What do you got in that vape? It was discussed in April, I know. How rude. How rude. Hey, Smitty. I have a Discord. Let me give you my Discord ID number real quick. I don't really have a Discord room because I wasn't around enough to even, deal with it, and I felt bad if people would join and I wasn't in there enough, but sometimes I'm on it. My Discord number is 0227 0227. Thank you. So Trio Monkey says, if he had a lawyer, he would be served. Or if JLR is lying, he could show proof he was served the whole time to debunk his lies. He's not even doing that. Also, with that being said, if you're getting threats upon threats upon threats, Unirock, why are you crying on Spaces? Why don't you go do something about it? Is your lawyer not giving you legal advice? Is your lawyer telling you to talk about the lawsuit but dodge it? I wonder. Is your lawyer telling you to make threats about JLR and say, you're going to regret this for the rest of your life? Is that a good idea too? What are you doing? You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything. You haven't showed anything from a lawyer. You haven't gone to the police. If you're so threatened, stop crying to YouTube. Stop trying to get sympathy points to get people back, because it ain't going to work. Because everybody sees right through you. You know that, Unirock, right? You could blame me and Julie all you want. Fact of the matter is, you had these problems coming at you before me and Julie. Oh, before me anyways. Julie's been throwing dots at you in a nice way for a long time. People were calling you on your shit a long time ago. As a matter of fact, we're gonna play that. We're gonna start from the jump here when all this stuff. Hey, Lace and Chains, nice to see you. Missed you too. Nice to see you. Sheba says, tell him to sit down and shut up. Hey, Navy. But hey, Navy. I know Jennifer, right? Jennifer says, all he's done is say the same things for 2 weeks and act like he's funny and outraged all at once. I don't even know what he's doing. It really is like embarrassing to watch. It's embarrassing for me. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I am embarrassed that I used to like this dude. It's embarrassing. I'll admit it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let me talk to y'all about something real quick. Let me take this off the screen. So because he keeps saying that I'm a liar, she's a liar, liar here, liar there, liar, liar everywhere, I have been working on this infographic, okay? I actually fixed my website so I could put the infographic on my website when it's done. The reason why I'm telling you guys about this right now is before I stop playing Queen Bee's panel, I want to do something here. If there's any pertinent lie that Uni has told throughout this whole lawsuit, Queen Bee, me and Julie thing, whatever you want to call it, please, and I haven't listed it on this, please let me know, because I want to make sure I gather like the appropriate, things. So I have all of this on here. It goes from 420, right, all the way to when he first shared it. See, 429, he went in his community tab, told Queen Bee, but he didn't actually talk to her till 5-2. 5-2 is what we're going to listen to today. All this stuff, right? The Pacha letters, the mysterious emails, closing the Discord lies. Oh, I'm making a map key too to color coordinate the shit, because fuck around, find out. Amazing. The rogue mod excuse, blah, blah, blah. So all this stuff is on here, right? I'm even going to add in the Christina thing. Let me write that down, because that's a blatant lie. Any blatant lies that have gone on throughout all this, please just holler at your girl, okay? Let me know. So Unirock. Let me show you something, a little trick, a little do. Ready for this? 5-2. Oh, what do we have here? Unirock explains to Queen Bee he doesn't have the letter in his possession. Let's click on that and see where it takes us. Oh, I already have it open up top. Oh, sorry, I have a package delivery outside my door. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel bad. I usually give the Amazon girl a water, but not today. Sorry, girl. It's not hot out anyways. It's really nice out. All right. Ah.
It's all right. I just got in.
So here, before I press play on this, right, I want y'all to know something. He just showed up in the chat just to set the tone here. Oh, I just got in. I just got in. You heard him say it, right? I just got in. But simultaneously, he was streaming on freaking Kick. Midway through his talk with Queen, he's like, oh, streaming on Kick. And she's like, you didn't even ask me? Like, what the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this whole thing is just crazy. All right, Smitty, I see you. It's just nuts. He manically does Twitter spaces about alleged stalking, but talks about his channel and uses phrases such as we and we. I know he keeps saying we. Who's your we? You and Wicked? Like, who's the we? I don't know. Because I don't know. All right, guys. So this was on 5/2. He left this girl, Queen Bee. He left her hanging for 2 whole days after telling her she was involved in this crazy letter debacle. All right, left her straight up hanging. Said he tagged her in Discord. No, the F he didn't. He literally went to his community tab and was like, "Oh my God, you're involved," and then dipped out and left the girl hanging. Wicked messed up, right? So that's where we're at right now. Okay.
And I get paid on the 1st from the Army, so I'm really busy around the 1st. So,
well, that's okay. I was just kind of curious, like, what the hell's going on? Why can't I can't find this fucking tag? I don't know if I'm like, where the fuck I'm looking at. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. I feel stupid.
Okay. No, you're fine. Discord is really stupid. So anyway, yeah, I didn't jump on stream because everybody flipped out on me for saying that I should have come to you, like, you know, behind the scenes. That's why I didn't come over to your stream yet. I figured I'd get criticized if I tried. But since you're talking about it, yeah, if you want to jump in Discord, like, I don't even know how to tag you. Like, I'm trying. Like, other people are like trying to help me right now. So there's a function where I can reply in Discord, and then you can click the reply and it'll take you straight up, even if it's like 7 days ago. But anyway, yeah, why don't we talk,
2 days ago, but see, this is the thing, baby. This is what I was saying. So it says, Queen Bee Esquire, just to inform you, JLR brought you up in the letter he sent to my mother, and he and Betty doxed them. The letter is pure harassment, so I wanted to inform you of this, and I'll explain live. If you want me to jump on your panel for a few or talk to you off air, let us know. I just kind of was like, damn. And then when I got the screenshot of it, you were already live. So I was like, well, what the hell? Like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, these motherfuckers are, you know, crazy as hell, and they're doing stupid shit to you. You know, they've done all this stupid shit to me. I was like, what? Your community tab. That's a post on your community tab.
Okay. You don't know. I'm going to it. Okay. So I wrote that days ago. So okay.
That was 2 days ago. So then I was like, what the hell? So I still didn't hear anything from you. And I'm like, what the hell? So I reached out to you on Twitter.
Okay. I wrote that a little bad. I was, you know, upset. My mother was really fucking upset. You could probably imagine, right? But I wrote, okay. So I don't know if you just, like, the original video is me getting off the phone with my mother, right? And then going into Discord, trying to tag you, trying to, you know, figure out what to do. And then going live a little while later. I don't want to say it was like 4 hours later. That's what I remember. But so anyway, yeah, no, I mean, I know I wrote that really bad. It was because I wasn't thinking. I was just pissed. I was just got off the phone. You know, me and my mom don't talk, you know, too often. So
well, I'm sure that was probably a shocker too, to get that kind of fucking news, you know, and you're like, God damn, what the hell?
Yeah. So that's why, like, I wrote that really bad. I do that sometimes. Again, I try not to.
And then so I was like, what the hell? You know, so I got that screenshot and I was like, well, fuck, he's live. I don't really want to go over there and ruin your live or take over your live or say anything like that. Oh, you wouldn't have.
I'd love to host you. I would have loved to host you that stream, but, you know, I understand why you didn't, because I would have thought the same thing in your position.
Well,
but
yeah, and I was like, and then I was like, oh shit, he'll reach out. It's okay. So I mean, I checked my email and I didn't get no emails, and I was like, fuck you. You know, somebody said you tagged me, so I was like, let me go look. Then I seen on your community tab, it tags me again, says you're in the Discord. I tagged you, but you never responded. I'm still waiting for you, confused at why you said I didn't reach out. So then I went to go search for the tab, and I can't find it either. So I was like, what the hell? So
Discord's really dumb. Like it honestly is just really, it's really complicated. I should have said complicated. It's hard to use.
Here, I thought you.
Discord's really complicated. In other words, what he's doing here, guys, for those of you who don't know what's happening right now, and the reason why I'm playing this is because of this reason. Well, one of the several reasons is this. He let this poor woman know in a community tab that she was involved in a harassing letter. Didn't even know what it was about. Nothing, right? Nothing. Okay. She don't like JLR from what I understand. So she was like, what the hell? What do you mean? And then like he clickbaited it because he's a clickbait king in the world. You know what I'm saying? And just up and disappeared. People started giving him shit. Like, yo, you're not even gonna let the girl, like, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, I did tag her. I did. None of y'all seen it though. And then he keeps saying we. Speaking of we, Irish, he keeps saying we looked it up. We all saw it on Discord. We. Who? Who is the we again? Who? You know what I mean? Yes, exactly, Tequila. Thank you. Once you hear the Queen Bee video, you will find Uni's attack on her the most shocking part of this. Also, he promised to come back to her panel the next day and has never reached out since. Huh. Funny how that works. Yeah, this gets really interesting, you guys.
You already tagged me, and here I am thinking I'm fucking stupid, can't figure it out. I was like, I hate Discord anyways. I was like, I can't fucking figure it out. I really don't know what's
I only use it because you have to nowadays. Everyone and their mom uses it, like other like big creators and stuff. So you eventually have to switch to it. But yeah, it's very hard, even if you like have your own server. Anyway, all I wanted you to know about this letter, and like I said, I wanted to talk to you about it behind the scenes, not because of the community response, but just because, you know, I just didn't want to wait because, again.
Yeah, not because of the community response, not because everybody's mad at me that I didn't even talk to you. I'm here because I want to. Nah, if you cared and that was a concern of yours, then you would have done that first. You with me? Yeah.
The first thing we've all done when they do this kind of stuff is inform everybody in a responsible way. I did talk to my family, my lawyer, and my mother before I did the stream, right? Now, the reason that I didn't, you know, pursue you more like behind the scenes beforehand was because, and I explained this in the video, I don't like, I think there's some like other YouTube content creators that might have rushed to talk about this before actually watching my video, which I don't blame them. I've done that before too. But
rush to talk about it, you say?
You're mentioned alongside of Molly and Betty and like a bunch of other creators. No, I'm not going to try to name them until I have the letter in my hands. And you guys are mentioned in the whole letter is basically like childish babble, but you guys are mentioned in a very like weird way. And I'm not quite sure yet. Like I said, when I did the stream, I hadn't seen the letter. It was read to me by my mother on the phone. And a couple days later, I go to my mom's and I actually read the letter, but still, I don't know. Like, I can't figure out why you guys were all mentioned.
A couple days later. All right. This is what I don't understand. Shit, I just got rid of my infographic. I should have kept it up for days purposes. So if he got it on the 29th, right? And then, okay, so the 29th, he must have heard about it on the phone, April 29th. And then, let me just bring up the infographic before I misspeak. Never mind.
Not just when I...
Remind me to get back to that, though. A couple days ago or something. What did he just say? Hold on, let me play it one more time. Sorry.
The letter, it was read to me by my mother on the phone. And a couple days later, I go to my mom's and I actually read the letter. But still, I don't know. Like, I can't figure out why you guys were all mentioned. Not just when I say you guys, you were the
yeah, because I was just like, I just took a.
So I can't figure out why you guys are all mentioned. Now, remember, at this point, he's still telling everybody it's not a cease and desist. Okay, even though at the top it says cease and desist. I can't figure out why you guys are mentioned. Okay, if you're late to the party and you haven't been watching my previous streams or you haven't been in the loop, what he's referring to is the fact that the cease and desist that he's denying was a cease and desist that he just said that he went and read himself after having it read to him on the phone, had these other videos listed because JLR was saying, look, these videos are defamation. This is part of my cease and desist. If you don't, do XYZ, then I'm going to send out a lawsuit. That's why those videos were listed. Queen wasn't technically mentioned, but her videos were. But Unirock led her to believe like that there was some harassment against her in the letter. You with me? I know it's like if you haven't been here, it's hard to keep up on, but that's the gist of what's happening right now.
Picture of that fucker right
there.
Yeah,
and sent it over. Well, yeah, and also I put in the back chat just in case in the future this Queen Bee's email in the back. She responds to all.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say if you got my email, baby, I'll send it over. Put it in the back chat. Send it to your wife or send it. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to drop.
Yeah, I'll give it to her right now. But just so you know,
are you up here? Are you up here, honey? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I am. I'm confused though because yesterday I watched his live stream yesterday.
Because I didn't get a chance to. I'm sorry.
And he did say yesterday that he got the letter. So why did he just say he doesn't have the letter yet?
No, I didn't say that I got the letter. I don't know if you
absolutely
go rewatch
did,
it.
I will go pull the timestamp right now.
Pull the timestamp and listen to it. Yeah,
okay,
we'll listen
I'll
to the
be
whole
right
thing
back,
in context.
Queen, and I'll
okay, see you then. Okay, great. Let me talk to Queen for a second, and then we can handle that. No, I don't have the letter. So I don't know if she's talking about like, you know, maybe she saw a clip out of context, but I didn't say I had it. I'm not lying about the letter. I don't know if that's Nunya's point. Oh, he's lying about the letter. So I'm going to, go through everything he said about it and get him on it. But no, maybe I misspoke, but I don't believe I did. So anyway, hold on. Okay. I'm saving Queen's email first before I do anything else. Okay, hold up. I don't use email a lot though, just so you know. Now, I'll give you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what live stream she's talking about, but I'll pull it up if you need me to. I mean,
yeah, we can do that. We can do that. If you want to host me to sit here and talk about this whole thing, I can do that in a few hours. I can't do it right now. I've only got like another maybe 10 minutes. I shouldn't even be on right now. I'm just
that's fine. We ain't even got. I mean, it ain't even got to be a whole host thing. We can just chat about it here and then.
You're in the middle of a live right now on Kick.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's.
Okay, I was say you ain't streaming us, are you? You're not doing.
I think he is.
I'm on Kick, yeah, but I have a thing I need to talk to my audience about, and then.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Oh yeah. Oh, dude's like, wait a minute. What do you mean? You're freaking live on another platform. What are you talking about, Unirock? Oh yeah, exactly. He says exactly. That's a weird thing to say, unless you feel silly that you just got called out, right? Listen again.
Shouldn't even be on right now. I'm just.
Yeah, well, no, that's fine. We ain't even got. I mean, it ain't even got to be a whole host thing. We can just chat about it here and then.
You're in the middle of a live right now on Kick.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's.
Now, mind you, in the chat before he came up, he's like, "Oh, I just got in."
Let's.
So you're telling me you just got in before going to Queen Bee? You were sure to go on Kick so you could stream it, or were you already on Kick? Either way, that's kind of weird. Like you couldn't just go talk to her. You had to fire up your stuff and not even mention it to her. It's kind of messed up, dude.
So you ain't streaming us, are you? You're not doing.
I think he is.
I'm on Kick, yeah, but I have a thing I need to talk to my audience about, and then I can come over here and.
You're gonna talk to your audience? Nah, dude. Right now at 5/2/23, you should be talking to Queen Bee because you left her hanging. Remember? Why are you concerned about streaming on Kick to your audience that you're just gonna lie to anyways? You should be concerned about getting things straight with this woman.
Work with you guys if you want, but anyway, what I was saying about the email thing.
I was gonna say, hold on, because I mean,
well, do you want me to end it or something? Because you're streaming, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on here. I'm on my own fucking live stream. Yeah, okay. What do you mean?
Yo, when I heard this for the first time, he's like, "Well, you're streaming, aren't you?" I was like, "Flip a desk. It's her channel." Yeah, that's how grandiose this dude is. You're streaming, right? Yeah, on my own effing channel, dude. I was like clapping for her when she said that. Well, yeah, it's my channel. Like that's rude. You know what I mean? It's common courtesy. Like there are certain etiquettes with live streaming. Like like you try not to stream when someone is streaming, and you try not to use someone's content unless they'll be all right with it. You try not to go live while they're live. Like don't live stream their live stream kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like this is stuff Unirock should know. But he's playing dumb and acting like, oh, what's the big deal?
Streaming,
okay. But I don't know why. I just figured. Well, I mean, I jumped over because I went live to talk to the peeps for a second, let them know what was going on, and someone is telling me immediately, "Hey, Queen's asking about you or something." So I came over here really quick just to talk to you for a second, just to link with you. So because I guess there's a misunderstanding about the letter or something. Like I'm just trying to hook you guys up and plan to talk to you guys when we can. Okay, hold up. So the problem with the email,
just trying to hook you guys up and plan to talk when we can, bro. You left her hanging for 2 days. What are you doing? Where are your priorities? Like what?
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm
in my Kick stream. I'll just restart it after this. Okay, I'm off the air. There we go. We're done. So
I'm just kind of confused. They're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, did you get a picture? Do you have the letter with you? Do you have it?
No. No, I explained this fully. So Friday,
he always says that. Listen, this is one thing I've really picked up on the last couple of weeks is I already explained that. I've already gone over that. I've already talked about this. Anytime you question him on anything, yeah, I already addressed that. But don't ask him where it is, though. You're supposed to just know. He always says that. Oh, I already addressed that. Now that I called that out, if you haven't picked up on it, watch. He does it all the time.
What's
okay, you didn't. I thought you. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said you went over and I thought you said you went over and got the letter.
I read the letter. I read the letter. I went and read the letter at my mother's. She's taken it to file a police report. She was supposed to do it yesterday. So
So his mom at first read it to him on the phone. Then, he went over to look at it, but didn't take a picture of it. he knows he's got people out here, like, especially her, like, what does it say? What is it about? Didn't take a picture of it, just left it. Yeah, okay, dude. This is stuff that I missed out on at the time. On 5/2, when this took place, I was clueless. I was out here like, leave Unirock alone. Y'all are making a big deal out of nothing. Like, why does Queen Bee care about this stupid letter so much? Blah, blah, blah. I had to since apologize to her because I didn't understand what the hell I was talking about. I didn't understand the extent of which, you know, she was worried about. She got kids in her house and she knows JLR ain't the freaking most normal dude. You know what I mean? So I feel dumb. But I said sorry a couple times, not to her personally, because I don't know if she was there when I said it, but I would. You know, I didn't even know. I didn't even know the half of it. And I don't think some of you might not have heard this either. That's part of the reason why I'm playing it too.
I'm about to find out what's going on with that here in a minute. But when she's done, I'm taking it to my attorney, and then I'll give it to the whole internet. That's what I said Friday. That's what everybody told me to do. So what's weird is
I don't care about giving it to the whole internet. I mean, I was just kind of, concerned about, my.
Yeah, if you want it, if you need it for personal reasons or something, like I guess if you want to talk to me, like again.
Well, I mean, does it have my personal information in it or what? I mean,
no, it mentioned your channel name next to Betty Molly. Exactly what I said Friday. That's the only time you're mentioned next to. Like I was trying to explain that, but okay, Friday.
Okay, just to be clear, on his community tab, he said, "Queen Bee, just so you know, you're mentioned in this harassment. This letter was pure harassment." Of course she's going to think it says stuff about her. You know what I mean? You led her to believe that you insinuated that she was being harassed too. That's how I read it anyways. You know what I mean? Like the way he's trying to play this off, and then he says something, oh, flip a desk, you'll hear it. Oh, I didn't think it was, I didn't even think that I had to tell you. Like, oh, I didn't think I had to show you the letter. Now you're just going to tell me I'm involved in a letter that involves harassment and not even tell me what it is? The hell?
I guess maybe I was confused because I mean, if there's any kind of like personal information or anything like that,
No,
I mean,
I believe.
I got kids too. You know what I mean? I need to know if there's handwritten fucking letters and shit. I mean, I just don't want to.
Well, how do you think I feel? You know, I'm feeling the same way. I've never had to handle this before. This is the first time it's ever happened.
Me. How you think I feel? He has no regard for how he made her feel when he did that and left her hanging and didn't elaborate. He wants you to just worry about how he feels. How do you think I feel? He can't even, this is what I talk about when I say like taking yourself outside of the situation and looking at it from a different perspective. This is something that I had to learn how to do in recovery. And, you know, I'm not the greatest at it, but I definitely now more than ever am able to take myself outside of situations and try to see it from other people's perspective. Unirock is completely incapable of that. He'll keep his blinders on all day. He does not care about anybody's point of view but his own.
Happened to me.
Streaming.
People don't do this stuff. It's weird, right?
That's weird.
But if she was just named without any personal information and stuff, right? Why did you find the need to tag her in public? Like, I got to talk to you behind the scenes. It's important.
That's what everybody told me to do.
Oh, if your friends told you to jump off a bridge, would ya? That's what everyone told you to do? Who is everyone? What are you talking about? Who is everyone? Huh? No. That's not what everyone told you to do. That's where you knew we would stir up controversy and you would stir up support and you would get people like going at JLR with the freaking pitchforks and people would start throwing their money at you. Well, you think we're stupid, don't you?
I know what you mean. Like I'm going off of everyone's.
No, I'm asking you. You're going off
that's why.
Okay. And as far as you like mixing your
if,
words up, like was this mixing your words up kind of like when you said like Bullhorn Betty was gonna that she caused a mistrial with an exclamation point. Yes, she did.
No,
in your thumbnail, you did.
Exactly.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say it. It was in a thumbnail again. And
you said it in a thumbnail, yeah. That's what I said.
No, that's what. See, you're talking past me. Okay, it was in my thumbnail. Okay, and I went when Nick let me know about that, I fixed it immediately. Right. So yeah, we're talking about one thumbnail out of hundreds or something. Yes. So yeah,
I'm just saying you misspeak. You just misspeak a lot, kind of.
No, I really don't. Give me some more examples because we've got two so far.
But you just said you did a minute ago. You said I do that often.
No, you said I do it a lot.
No, you said it just a couple minutes ago before I came up here. You said
no.
I tend to do that often.
Okay, if you want to yell at me, you're welcome to come on my show and yell at me. Okay, well then let me finish with.
You're yelling at me.
So Friday we get the letter.
Do you see what a pop tart he is? Excuse me. He's an uncrustable. Thank you, just saying. He's a freaking uncrustable. A thought out one. Oh, if you just want to yell at me. Oh, I cannot stand men like this, you guys. I cannot. You just want to yell at me. She wasn't even yelling. What do you hate being held accountable for your shit. That's why. Oh my God, yelling. He equates that to yelling because he's a Sally.
Right. So my mom calls. She tells me about it, and I go into Discord. I'm like, okay, what do I do? I didn't think that I needed to even do more than just.
You were just like, shit, I got this fucking letter. What the fuck do you think I can do?
Okay, so when I'm in Discord, my judgment was, because now I'm just thinking about this all logically. Like, I have no clue how to handle this shit. So I'm like, okay. And by the way, I still only have about 10 minutes left. So I just have to hurry is all. So anyway, I can come back later as long as you want me.
Sure.
Now, okay, so I get the letter, and the reason that I didn't pursue you is because I didn't think it was necessary with you being named in this.
I love that part. I didn't think it was necessary. The reason why I didn't pursue you is I didn't think it was necessary. Bro, days ago, you made a community tab and told her she was involved in a harassing letter from JLR. What are you talking about? What do you mean you didn't think you had to pursue her? You just wanted the clicks of views. See, this is where Uni screwed up. This is the moral of this entire story. He thought because it was JLR that he could just say whatever he wanted and everybody would eat it up and believe him. That's where he went wrong.
Weird way where it's almost like he's naming creators that are involved in talking about him. He's got because I think you've talked about him, is why I assume that. So we've got Betty, we got Molly, we got you, and then we got me. I believe he named both of my channels, but again, I'd have to look at it again. And a bunch of other creators. So that's just a section of this 2.5 page or 2-page letter that he hand wrote, put into an envelope, and mailed to my mother's home address. Okay. And on the front of the letter, it has his town and everything, and his name is in the letter. He admits it's from him. So yes, the thing is, the reason I don't have it right now is pretty obvious because number one, I don't live in my mom's basement. This is just a fucking meme or a joke or something that got turned into a meme or whatever. So I do see my mom sometimes, but it's typically, I don't really have a lot of time to spend with her because of, I could talk to you about that behind the scenes. So
yo, where my behavior panel people at? I can talk to you about that, but yeah, blah, 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 blah. Let me take you in 25 different directions. Hold on. Let me take this down for 1 second. I want to show y'all something right now. Did you just hear him say, oh, a bunch of other creators? Now I'm curious, right? Now I'm curious. I'm going to bring up my little link on my infographic here. Fuck around, find out. I got your lights color coordinated, Unirock. You know that, right? You know that, right? You are done for, kid. All right, so let's see here. All these other creators. That's funny. I see 3 listed videos. 3. Yep. And Bullhorn Betty, Molly. This one at the bottom says something about Queen Bee. Yep. So it's the people you listed. Who are the other people, Unirock? All these other creators. Who are the other creators? They're only the ones you listed. Who are the other ones? Why are you trying to make mountains out of molehills, Unirock? To make it sound more, sorry, I don't know why this is small. To make it sound more, what's the word I'm looking for? Outrageous. You know what I'm saying? Is it so outrageous? You wanted to make it sound more outrageous that way? I don't know. We'll never really know, will we? We'll never know the real truth. Never that. All right, let me put the video back. Yeah, all them other creators. Yeah, sure. Freaking StreamYard. I wish it would let you have a bunch of screens at the bottom to be ready to share. You don't have to leave it and click in every time. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. If not, I'm sorry. Here we go.
What I did is the next time I went is pretty obvious because number one, I don't live in my mom's basement. This is just a fucking meme or a joke or something that got turned into a meme or whatever. So I do see my mom sometimes, but it's typically, I don't really have a lot of time to spend with her because of, I could talk to you about that behind the scenes. So what I did is the next time I went over, I sat down with her and read through it and myself and told her I'd like to take it. And she said, okay, after, and I'm only going to say this here once, I'm not going to bring it up again and repeat it because I probably will kick myself for even saying it. After my brother takes her to file the police report, which again, I think happened yesterday. I think I'm going to be able to go get the letter this afternoon, this evening, whenever I can make it there, because it's a bit of a drive. I don't live next to her, and take it home as long as she's cool with that. And because again, my thing is you go and file your police report, you have to have the letter for it, fine. And then I'm taking it to my lawyer and probably will file a police report after I see my lawyer. This is all, I know, maybe it was dumb of me.
Hold on.
You're probably
why? All right. You get a cease and desist in the mail, right? You go to the police station and say, hi, I'd like to file a police report. because I got this mail. Like, what? What are you talking about? Like, what? That's so weird, right? That doesn't even make any sense. Doesn't even make any sense. I don't understand that at all. Yeah, exactly, Singer. Filing a police report for C&D, he still wanted people to think it was a threatening letter to his mother at this point. Exactly. He really did.
People out there are probably right. It's dumb to go live right away and tell people about the letter. But the reason I did it, and I swear I'll shut up, I know I ramble, is because I'm going off of I'm thinking in the basis of fairness, where we've reported this stuff before.
Oh my
Whenever
God.
Molly doxed, I call dono gals, people that wanted refunds, you know, we talked about it right away. Whenever she doxed a YouTuber, we talked about it right away because it's in relation to the thing we're covering. And of course, I don't want to have different rules when it comes to me that doesn't put into some weird, you know, danger of a police, whatever you have to do with the cops or the lawyer.
Yeah, I get it. But why didn't you just take a copy of, just in case you lose the letter? Why don't you just tell your mom, take a picture of the letter and just email it to you?
Well, that's fine. If I want a copy of it, I could probably have her do it right now. But again, I'm talking to my lawyer before. Like I said, Queen, if she tells me she's not going to share it till after I go to my lawyer, she can have a copy of it. I don't have an issue with that. I'm not against anything. Look, I've been working, I've been taking care of the fam, and I've been trying to handle this letter thing at the same time. Okay,
I get it. Life is, you know, I mean, complicated, but I mean, like my mom gets letters. She lives in Florida. She takes a picture of it and she texts me, and she literally does it, and it takes about a minute.
Right.
But you know, what we're told is, though, and I get your perspective, Tim, but we've got a huge amount of other people out there that think that, you know, it'd be dumb for me to just put it out or share it until I've seen my attorney. If we change our mind, I'll go get it right now and I'll come show it to all of you before I go to my attorney, if that's what everybody wants. Whatever you guys want, just tell me. As long as the audience is cool, I'll do it. So you just make up your mind.
I mean,
I'm doing it based on advice from the mods and the people.
But you do have copies of it, right? I mean, you didn't just let them only. No. You don't have a copy of it?
No, I just saw it one time since now. My mom has the letter.
Oh,
and
okay.
When I trust my brother and my mother, they're not going to throw it away or whatever. So, you know.
I would suggest you make a copy of it and just basically.
That's what I'm going to do with my attorney. Sure. I will. I haven't taken possession of it yet. I don't have it yet.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, because just in case the letter gets
damaged. It's good advice.
Yeah,
sure. In fact, okay, I'll take it. I'll go do it now. But you know, I am worried.
You don't have to show it to anyone to make.
Yeah,
a copy.
I know. I don't want anyone pressuring me to show it without talking to me first, other than Queen, because she's mentioned. But see, now that opens the door for Betty and them too. I don't give a fuck about them though. They can fuck off. Because Queen's the only person mentioned.
Like I said, I mean, and I don't want to try to make you feel uncomfortable or nothing, but
You're not.
you know, I just would like to know, like, I mean,
that opens the door for Betty and them. Oh, because they're mentioned. Betty is friends with JLR. Like, what are you even talking about anymore, Unirock?
You know, and
you don't have to show it to YouTube. You can just show it to Queen and just be like, "Here's Queen. Here's the email."
Like I said, that's perfect. That's what I wanted to talk to Queen.
And, you know,
about.
I'm not going to be showing it to nobody. I don't give a. I mean, you know, that's not.
Let's go. I mean, if you use Discord sometimes, because it has a really good.
I use Discord. I use it right now. I mean, like I talked to Navy last night. I was like, "Hey,
when you
I asked
stream."
Well, I asked Navy last night. I said, "Can you help me find this? Can you help me?" I said, "Can you help me find this tag because I can't find it. I don't know if maybe I'm just stupid or what because I don't know what the fuck's going on." And you know, Navy said, "I looked."
But
well, you know, Navy had said himself. He said, "I looked."
Please notice how when she's talking about Navy and trying to tell Uni about what Navy said, he literally will do anything to get himself out of this. He keeps like interrupting her and like he does not want to talk about that because he knows it's true.
Well, I asked Navy last night. I said, "Can you help me find this? Can you help me?" I said, "Can you help me find this tag because I can't find it. I don't know if maybe I'm just stupid or what because I don't know what the fuck's going on." And you know, Navy said, "I looked." Well, you know, Navy had said himself. He said, "I looked and I don't see any tag anywhere." And I'm like, "Well, what the hell?"
I know the tag's there, but you know, I'll go in and find it with you. Like, I don't want to interrupt your stream, so you know, I'm going to Mom's.
Well, yeah, because I mean, I just felt like I was stupid, and I didn't want to make you look stupid because I was like, you were tagging me.
Do you want to talk to my mom with me? Because
no.
You seem like.
Do you want to talk to my mom with me? Do you want to talk to Mrs. Rock with me? Because my mom, let me tell you something, Unirock. My mother is Team AZ. She will go to bat for me any day. If I tell her to say something to cover my own ass and it doesn't get me in trouble or anyone else in trouble, she will do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your mom. Of course she's going to say whatever you want her to say. That's why. You know what else is suspicious, you guys? When I was talking to him on the spaces that time, where he wouldn't let me talk, where he was talking, I should say, he said, I went to get it at my mom's and I stayed on the phone the whole time so nobody would think I contacted her, blah, 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 blah. I was thinking to myself afterwards, I'm like, why would anybody think you would contact her? Like, why is he even saying that? Nobody was accusing him at the time or having his mom lie. You know what I'm saying? This was in the very beginning, like brand new stuff. This was all very, very new. Nobody had a reason to question anything. So then I started thinking, I'm like, man, I've watched too much Behavior Panel and read too many Chase Hughes books. I ain't stupid. He said that because he's got a guilty conscience and, you know, that's why. Fucking subconsciously trying to cover up for his own lie.
Why not? She's just.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to any of your family members.
I'm talking about Queen.
Oh.
I'm talking to Queen.
Okay, I was about to say.
I said yesterday, like
that was kind of funny. This B Tim dude's like, no, I don't want to talk to you about. He wasn't talking to her. It's so funny. I like this guy, but it made me laugh.
You know, I'm going to mom.
Well, yeah, because I just felt like I was stupid and I didn't want to make you look stupid because I was like, you were tagging me.
You want to talk to my mom with me? Because
No.
you seem like, why not? She's just.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to any of your family members.
I'm talking about Queen.
Oh.
I'm talking to Queen.
Okay, I was about to say.
I said yesterday, like 10:25, I was like, hey man, I can't find the messages that Uni was tagging me in. I tried to reach out to him on Twitter, but I didn't hear from you or him. Can you help me with the tags? I can't find them.
I'm really bad with Twitter.
So he's like, I didn't know. This is on Discord where you said you would tag me or whatever. So I asked him to help me find it, and I was like, hey, can you help me find this? You know,
I know. That's cool. That's cool.
He's like, you know, my girlfriend.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. Hey, you know what, Unirock? You know what you should have done? You should have used Twitter, because guess what? If you had put that on Twitter, I'm sure that other people would have jumped in. People would have been telling her, oh my God, Unirock's looking for you. Something's involved, blah, blah, blah. A community post like may or may not get seen, but if it was on Twitter, I feel like she would have, you know, been more likely to see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know she has a Twitter and you have a Twitter. Why didn't you try that? Why'd you, I don't know. Why? So many whys.
Friend and I are searching for the tag. I was like, well, can you screenshot it and shoot it over to me? Because I can't find it. And like,
I'll go find it right when we're done here. Because like I said, I have to go, but I have.
Yeah, gotta go. Running out of fucking excuses. Gotta go now. Gotta go. My Lio-meter needs to be fucking charged. I'm low on juice. I'm low on vape juice and Lio-meter juice.
To be somewhere in like an hour, and I wanted to do a stream first and just handle things with my audience real quick, like 15-minute stream with them. But you know, I can cancel that if I have to.
I'm telling you the truth. We can't find it, and him and his girlfriend both look for it. So
okay, I'll look for it myself. It's from.
Hey, guess what? It's been like, I don't know, a month, and nobody has seen it still. But he'll probably tell you till he's blue in the face. I'll go back to my first video. It was in there. I already explained this.
Days and days ago. So it'll like what, Friday? When it's the Wednesday, right? Tuesday. Okay.
I'll
find it. I just have to go back to that day.
It's on you. Yeah, as I say, because your community tab is where it's at, honey. I don't know. It just says.
Yeah. That would be the time. I can find that time on the community tab and then go into Discord. It's just take time. So. Okay. So the other part is, I'm being serious. Would it make you feel better?
I only seen it on there. That's what I'm saying. Like you tagged me, and that's how I seen it because you know what I'm saying. Like
no, you're good.
That's it. Otherwise, I would have never known anything about it because I don't. Fuck.
Yeah. That's why I tagged you on community tab because I didn't think you used Discord because you didn't respond to the tag in Discord. So that's what I'm
interesting. Let me read this comment. True Crime Dime says he had her email 2 minutes after that community post went up, and I have proof of that. It is annoying, right? It's wicked annoying. He doesn't listen to anyone else. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever been in his live streams. Like, hardly ever does he even read the chat. He just goes, boom. He's like, runaway train never coming back. Runaway on a one-way track. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think he reads comments, honestly. And I ain't even trying to stick up for him. Please believe it. But I don't even think he reads them. I really don't.
Trying to say that's why I used the tag and then said, hey, watch my stream so you get this info, because again, I don't know, like if you're like me,
yesterday, 1 day ago. So 1 day ago,
no, I tagged you again yesterday, but this was Friday was when all this happened, right?
Well, your community tab says 1 day ago, and then the only other one on here is just the
Friday
the live stream.
Yeah. No, but my point is, like, what do people like the community want to be comfortable? Because like there are people out there like questioning whether I'm telling the truth about the letter or why I did certain things about the letter. So
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think it's really the community's thing. It's Queen, because
that's what I thought.
Mentioned. So maybe that's why she wants the email and she wants it now. Like she doesn't. You don't have to share the letter as long as Queen gets the letter. That's what's important, because, or at least like no one. You say,
like I said, I'll take a picture of it.
And I don't know what you mean by weird. What does weird mean to you? Oh, okay.
Okay, so JLR starts off basically mentioning the channels or what happened or something, right? Then he goes, because I read this through already on Rock a Lot. but I'm going off my memory. So like I said, I'm going off my memory here. So don't go picking apart my words or something. Like, I'm probably going to get some stuff wrong. I've only seen the letter once and it was read to me once. Now the letter goes in, like I said, mentions the channels, mentions some stuff about like how I'm wrong that he hates women, or that he, like there's a few things I mentioned in my stream about JLR, and how I took it was he was trying to center in on things that so if he could say, I can't say that I didn't go to Sandy Hook and stalk the parents, follow the parents, and do this to the parents. But I can say that I don't hate women, and I can bring this up as, and I think he meant to write defamation, but he wrote it. What word did he use, Rachel? What word did I say he used? Because it wasn't defamation. It was like rudeness or something like that, or whatever. He was like, yeah, it was like,
no, it was
your son's being rude by like saying I hate women when it's not true. I love women. And then he goes, it's like I said, it's 2 pages of like complete and utter psychopath nonsense, in my opinion. Let me add that in because, JLR's trying to imply that he's, being, defamed or something when he's not. And then the second part is where he mentions, so my channel and Queen's name comes up alongside, like I said, Betty, the other people, and it's more of like just a brief mentioning. Like, I don't even know what his intent was.
Who are the other people?
Like, even reading it myself, I couldn't figure out what his intent was. I don't know if he was trying to like be legally meticulous and name where these initial things came from. And then at the end of the letter, it's some babble about like, I don't even want to try to remember it because I was so like, thrown off.
Did y'all hear that? Do you hear this guy? Let's just listen to that little part one more time. It's so ridiculous. Like, I can't.
It's more of like just a brief. Then he goes. It's really
just so you know, the videos are listed. These videos are defamation, and then the end of the letter says, "If you do not stop the defamation, a lawsuit will come. I need a written confirmation from you that you will cease and desist." Blah blah blah. But listen to what Uni says.
Like I said, it's 2 pages of like complete and utter psychopath nonsense, in my opinion. Let me add that in because, JLR's trying to imply that he's, being, defamed or something when he's not. And then the second part is where he mentions, so my channel and Queen's name comes up alongside, like I said, Betty, the other people. And it's more of like just a brief mentioning. Like, I don't even know what his intent was. Like, even reading it myself, I couldn't figure out what his intent was. I don't know if he was trying to like be...
I couldn't figure out what his intent was, even though at the top it said cease and desist. Oh my God. What planet is this anymore?
Legally meticulous and name where these initial things came from. And then at the end of the letter, it's some babble about like, I don't even want to try to remember it because I was so like, thrown off by the first couple parts. I didn't really even focus by the end, honestly, but it's something weird fucking babble, basically. So, but the threatening part of the letter, of course, it is extremely threatening. The letter itself, like I made sure to, and yeah, I probably wrote it bad on my community tab because I felt that way when I wrote it. I felt like I was extremely threatened. My mother felt so threatened. And I've already kind of implied this on my channel, so I'll just go ahead and say it here though. But she actually loaded up one of her, like guns for protection and made sure that
oh my God. The reason, let me say this too. I needed to hear this video because I was like making a couple videos and I didn't even know about this. And I heard Charlotte say that Uni's mom was loading up the pew pew or whatever. And I was like, dude, I gotta find that Queen Bee video. So this is, listen, I get some mail sometimes. I got some bills here that definitely make me want to like load up and just, what I'm saying? But I don't know. I find that hard to believe. Like if your mom is like that, like I certainly hope she has people in life to help her because that sounds like really maybe she shouldn't be checking the mail. I don't know. Like if a letter is going to make you load up, I mean, I don't know. That's just so weird. So weird. I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I feel bad for his mom. Like, and I do. I feel bad even talking about her, but like, it's so freaking bizarre. It's bizarre.
My mother felt so threatened. And I've already kind of implied this on my channel, so I'll just go ahead and say it here though. But she actually loaded up one of her, like guns for protection and made sure that she has access to it. She's this freaked out. And of course we're like, no, calm down. Nothing's going to happen. Well, I know nothing's going to happen. So anyway, though, where we're at with it is she is supposed to be done with the police report Monday and then Tuesday. And if she's not today, I'm just going to take the letter. And like I said, I got to go there today. I told her Wednesday I'm coming. I'm sorry, what is it? Tuesday. I told her Tuesday I'm coming because yesterday she pissed me off. when she said she hadn't got anything done. So, like I said, I'm going to go grab the letter if she hasn't done anything with it yet. And Queen, I can get to do a call with Queen. And if she wants, you know, we can sit and I'll live stream the letter to Queen so she can record and take pictures and get just a full, real fucking, you know, video of like the front, the back, and the other pages or whatever she wants.
All right. That's a little weird too. I know he talks fast. He's a slippery mofo. So let me break that down for you real quick, because it's easy to like just zone out on him. It's real easy to do that. He's saying like, oh, if Queen wants to see it, I'll take her in Discord on a live video chat and show her the letter there. Like, he's clearly insinuating like he doesn't want to take a picture and give her a copy. Like, listen to that one little part one more time.
Once. And then go grab the letter if she pissed. I got to go there today. I told her Wednesday I'm coming. I'm sorry, what is it? Tuesday. I told her Tuesday I'm coming because yesterday she pissed me off when she said she hadn't got anything done. So, like I said, I'm going to go grab the letter if she hasn't done anything with it yet. And Queen, I can get to do a call with Queen. And if she wants, you know, we can sit and I'll live stream the letter to Queen so she can record and take pictures and get just a full, real fucking, you know, video of like the front, the back, and the other pages or whatever she wants. Now, that's as long as she removes the addresses and names of my family members from it, which I'm sure she will. So anyway, that's the main issue with it.
That's
it
weird.
contains
Yeah,
no one else's
I don't have any intentions on showing it. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, I kind of feel like it's shit as hell that, you know what I'm saying, that it went down the way it did. Because I mean, I had a lot of respect for you and shit. And I was like, this is kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, hey, man, you know, and I know, like I said, you know, like I just kind of like, you know, do unto others as you would have them do to you, you know? And I'm like, you reach out to him, like, hey,
I apologize, Queen.
Letter, you know, I want you to look at it. I need you to, you know, let's check this out because I want to make sure you and your family's all right. You know, I got respect for you, your wife, your kids. You know, I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers, you know, we ain't dealing with a full fucking deck here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not dealing with a full deck. For real. I can see why she was concerned. I really can. DS, thank you very much. I just got your message. I really appreciate that a lot. And because I appreciate that a lot, and because Unirock's voice is really going right through me, I'm going to play a little clip here to celebrate that, DS. You ready for this? I swear on my life, I'm not a dumpy dump, all right? DS, you're not a dumpy dump. I'm not a dumpy dump. You know what I mean? I freaking love that clip. I don't care what anyone says. I swear on my life, I'm not a dumpy dump. Where did my freaking live chat go on StreamYard? What the hell? That's weird. Oh, there it is. You like that? Y'all like that? Watch that. Let's watch it just one more time. Just one more time. Hold on. Let me take this freaking okay thing off the screen real quick. All right. If you haven't seen this, this is MGL when she got put in jail. She's telling the cop, I swear on my life, I'm not a dumpy dump. Ready? That is hilarious. I'm sorry. I swear on my life, I'm not a dumpy dump. Oh, Random Kitten, for the hard work on the Uni Rock. That looks like it's going to be the massive thank you for that. I can't wait to see Uni dismiss that. Oh, thank you. For my infographic, I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Like I said, I had to figure out how to upload my website because I'm like, oh, I'm making this infographic that's interactive, but where the hell am I going to put it? You can't just like put it on Twitter, I don't think. I was like, I'm going to have to put it on my website. But yeah, no doubt. And like I said, guys, I'm going to remind you again, in case you're joining us late, if there's anything, a lie from all this entire like letter thing, Lettergate, we'll call it, that you think should be included in the interactive Unilies infographic, please let me know. Because I want to make sure we cover all the major bases here, the major bases. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Random Kitten. I appreciate that a lot.
I told you this, but the letter's addressed to my mother. It's not addressed to me. It mentions me as like, that's why I didn't. I thought that I would be able to just grab the letter, but no, like she does have to go file what she has to do what she wants to do with the letter before I can do what I want to do, essentially, because she was the one that got it. That's what she wants a restraining order. She wants the police report. My brother is adamant about this. And again, I never mentioned my brother because he doesn't want to be mentioned on my channel. This is an extenuating circumstance. I'm just making that known. So I'm going to ask other creators not to bring him up or mention him or make him part of this, please. He's only handling this as a legal/family representative to my mother. And I'm only saying this to Queen, of course, because we didn't get to talk behind the scenes. And
not really saying it only to Queen. You're saying it to about like,
yeah, I know. Okay, I get it. That's why I also wanted to talk to Queen before we went live. That's why I waited. Like, I know I could have jumped on your panel a day or two ago.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, man, shit, I would have been down to talk to you privately. It was like you had already went live and then posted that fucking community tab. And like I said, I would have never.
No, yeah. Well, okay. Here's my thing. Maybe I'm disconnected there because I made sure to be very specific with what I said on the community tab and on my video, like to give the information that I could give at that point. And I like everyone in the chat, everybody out there seemed to understand that, you know, that's why I wasn't being more detailed with certain parts of the issue. But then we had people going live and sitting there like asking why, even though I explained why, that it wasn't my decision. It's not me being a dick or trying to rob the community or content or something. I'm doing the opposite.
Everybody seemed to understand. You see how he slides that in there? Like, you're silly for not understanding. Everyone else understands. Kind of like when he said, you're going to feel really stupid about this, Easy. You know what I mean? Or like last night when he said to JLR, like, your life's going to be ruined. Like, he tries to plant these seeds that, like, if you go any further, like, you must be dumb or something. I don't know. So dumb. He's the one. He's the one. By the way, guys, I'm not completely sure what a dumpy dump is. From what I gathered, she was trying to tell the cop, like, I'm not a lowlife like these other people. I'm not a dumpy dump. I don't know what the hell dumpy dump means, but she's better than the people. She shouldn't be arrested, kind of thing. That's what I gathered from it. I mean, who knows, but
have grabbed the entire letter, come here and made this big to do with it, made fun of him, you know, done an couple hours of a stream, made fun of his ass and dunked on him, which, by the way, I'm probably going to do, guys. I probably could have used it for content when it happened. I couldn't because my mother wouldn't release the letter to me under my brother's and under her familial and legal counsel. That's how I'm supposed to say it. Couldn't release the letter to me until she has done what she's supposed to do.
So your mom has familial and legal counsel, but she's going to file a police report over a cease and desist. Her lawyer told her to do that. Are you sure? Do you see what I mean, guys? Like, there's so many weird things in this.
You know, needs to do with it. So, essentially,
Uni, are they well versed enough to actually file the police report? I mean, like to tell them about who this person is?
Yeah. No. I mean, I had a long talk with her about who he is, and then my brother too. Okay, my family too, and that's why at first I didn't. I know it's crazy, but it took me being counseled by family and by friends. When I say friends, I mean moderators, Discord, internet peeps, that even the audience that
Hey, Nunya, are you the one that like has been calling? Are you the good Nunya that's been calling Unio? And you said you talked to JLR or something. So you're saying, because I don't know, I only have the redacted version. So you're saying that like the letter is addressed to my mother is a lie too, and you're saying no, it's not, it's addressed to Uni. So you're trying to say, I'm just clarifying here, you're saying that it was addressed to Uni, because this is kind of confusing to me, because on the website it says his mom's involved and I think his dad too, right? But you're saying that the actual addressed letter was to him. I'm just trying to get this straight because I honestly just don't know, and I think that you do. So just let me know. Thanks, appreciate it.
People that wrote in after I did the video, like, yo, you do need to take this seriously. Like, I know you don't want to, because you don't want, like, I don't want to imagine this is anything more than a beef with JLR trying to be intimidating. Though I have been my mind has been changed in the last couple of days that, you know, this is one of those things that you can't just, because he has in the past gone really far, JLR has, it's not one of those things you can just let go. So now I'm just an idiot. Like, I'm just this dumb dude trying to just do YouTube and chill and be me. And so my thing is like, oh, come on, dude, like this idiot JLR putting on these, what seem to be like, idiot performance pieces that disrespect school shooters and mass murderers. Like, yeah, he's not going to go and do anything real. So that's my side. That's my mindset. And other people have different opinions, and I'm trying to respect that. But again, that's why I didn't like, if I would have had the mindset when this first happened, like, can't say a word about it on YouTube, need to talk to Queen, need to do this and that, I probably would have not, I probably would have waited until I talked to Queen. Now, again, I don't want to lie to you guys. Cause again, like, Queen's mentioned, not as a person, she's not mentioned. Well, I guess you could say she is. You could argue she is. She's mentioned next to the brands of these other people. So if it would have been Queen mentioned outside of that context, sure, I would have made a different decision.
How come like, you didn't tag the others?
Because who you talking about? Betty and them? Molly and Betty?
What other creators besides Queen?
Yeah,
were
no. The only creator other than JLR's little like shit squad and mentioned outside of that context, sure, I would have made a different decision.
How come you didn't tag the others?
Because who you talking about? Betty and them?
Because
Molly, Betty,
what other creators besides Queen? Were
no, the only creator other than JLR's little like shit squad and a few people that I didn't really even, that I still even reading it didn't even really recognize who they were. But
now I showed you guys a little while ago, the only people that were in the letter was the people he mentioned. There are no other people. He's trying to make this bigger than what it is. There's no other people. I don't know why. The part I don't get the most about this, you guys, is he knew that this letter had to come out one way or another. Like, he knew it. He knew it. I mean, what the hell? Why would you go on panels and go here and lie about it? Like, I just don't understand. Like, eventually he had to have known it was going to catch up with him. You can't just lie about this and not think that JLR is going to show somebody like he did the EKC. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why did he think in his weird head that this was all going to be believable? I don't get it. Like, this is what I'm saying. He insults our intelligence.
I think they seem true crimey, but the reason I didn't yet is mostly because they can fuck off. Like, you know, they're doxers and shitheads. So the only name I saw.
So there were some that you didn't recognize, but okay, Betty and Molly. Obviously, Molly's gone, but
yeah,
Betty can fuck off. She's JLR's buddy, but the other one
sure.
You didn't recognize.
Yeah, no, I don't even know if they're like, I don't even want to be specific to say they were creators. I mean, I'm sure that there's a couple of them that were, but it seemed like channel names that, you know, I don't, you know, maybe I should have. You could make a point to that, sure, but you know, I was kind of panicky and more concerned with, like, again, look at the amount of criticism that's come out of this whole situation. I really didn't think it'd be like that because, again, we're talking about me and my mom being like doxxed like hell, and I was kind of panicky and more concerned with, like, again, look at the amount of criticism that's come out of this whole situation. I really didn't think it'd be like that because, again, we're talking.
You really didn't think that people would start asking questions, did you? Did you, Unirock? This all blew up in your face. Boom. Boom. I really didn't think. There you go, folks. There you go. That's further proof that he thought that nobody was going to question him. Everybody was just going to eat it up and believe it because it's JLR.
Talking about me and my mom being like doxxed like hell, and you typically don't see people that are doxxed like hell. So
I haven't even seen your mom at all. I haven't seen anything about your mom. I haven't seen anything about you. I haven't seen anything about your kids.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Oh,
no, people just thought it was
sending somebody mail is not a dox. Sending someone a private message is not published, and it's therefore it's not a dox. Like, I don't know, man. He just wants to be the victim. So he wants to be a victim of JLR so bad. You know, somebody should go start a GoFraud for Unirock. It'd be like, oh my God, I need money for legal fees, JLR. Blah, blah, blah. I think that's what the plan was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what he expected from all this. And you know what? If he had done it the right way, maybe people would have supported him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he done screwed all this up. It wants to blame everybody else. We're all wrong, and he's right.
It's weird that you didn't. That you tagged her in public and you didn't contact her. People just,
no, I haven't seen anything about my. I haven't seen anything about my kids. I didn't. No, I said my mom got doxxed. She got doxxed with the letter. Like, the letter is her being doxxed. Yeah, he had to dox her address, dox all the information he could about her.
You're right, by the way. I found that when I listed this, I wrote down a bunch of timestamps for my interactive infographic of where he says it was handwritten. It is coming up at some point. That is in this video. Thank you for reminding me, Touch Grass, by the way. I appreciate that because so much goes on.
In order to mail her and threaten her in the way he did. Yeah, like, we're both doxxed by JLR is what I'm saying. And like, the community typically will look at when that happens. They're not so nitpicky about the, you know, every little detail of the person who's, you know, being threatened and gone at, like, you know what I'm saying? So now if I would have thought that it would happen, yeah, I probably would have done things completely differently. But then at this time, I'm not even looking at the community like they're, you know, whatever they have been in the last few days. I don't even know how to describe what's been going on in the last few days. I don't want to talk about it right now. Of course we can later if you want, because I'm running out of time, but whatever, you know, is there anything else you want to ask me though? Because I do have to go. I promise you I'll come back as quickly as you want me. Just tell me when to come back, but I need to jump. So.
Well, I mean, like I said, like I said, I wouldn't have reached out to you had I not known what was going on, you know, had I not seen the community tab.
I'm happy you did. Yeah. You know, that's why I did it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. And here, that's the Chronicles of the Shade. Said, yes, to be fair, QB didn't let me know when a lady reached out to her when she was being harassed. They thought she was me. I should have been reached out to as well.
And I don't blame Queen for that.
If that creator is being harassed, then she should reach out to you herself. That's not for me to get in the middle of, because I don't know that lady and I don't know if she's fucking with me or if she's being for real. Now, I would hope she was being for real. I even talked to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave her several opportunities, but that would be her place to reach out to you and get a.
Yeah, thank you, Speckle. I know he keeps. Well, that's what my mods told me to do. Like, who? What mods? I advised him. Like, okay. He just wants to blame. Now he blames his moderators, his mom, his moderators. It's everybody else's fault. It's crazy. Oh, by the way, thank you for answering me, Nunya. So you have a channel, okay? Is it called The Good Nunya? Because I want to subscribe to it and drop the link in my chat. So I didn't even know you had a channel. I'm sorry. I'm glad to hear that. I'm gonna have to subscribe. Tell me the name of it and I'll drop the link. I think you have to be a moderator to drop the link in the chat, but I want to make sure we do that while you're here. Yeah, Nunya's the best. Okay, cocktail dress. Your little black cocktail dress. I am way far behind the chat, guys. I am sorry.
a hold of you. I didn't make community fucking tabs and call you out and say, hey, and do a live stream. Chronicles of the Shady, a lady on Twitter reaches out to QB to say Chronicles of the Shady. People, Betty thinks she's Chronicles of the Shady and called her husband. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use you.
No, yeah, I don't blame you.
Or that situation for fucking content. I don't think that's okay. I'm not going to put that in a, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to be fair, I think we need to, put that out there that, had you not made these community tabs, I wouldn't have even known anything about this letter until you were ready to produce this letter or you were ready to say something. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him, Queen. Tell him. I lost the comment here because I skipped way far ahead because I was behind. Somebody just said that they think that he got the letter way before he says he got it. Well, let's let me bring something up here because I want to make sure that this is right here. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see. So on my handy dandy infographic that is still in Canva because I want to add to it. Let me just zoom in here. So what I found out, that's a good question. So the cease and desist is dated 4/21. That's the date on the cease and desist. So he probably, maybe. But so 4/21 JLR dates it, right? Doesn't mean he necessarily sent it out on that day, but that's when it's dated. The first, first thing that Uni said about it was on the 4/28, as far as I can see, anyways. So I know it gets really confusing. I know, trust me. All right, let's put the video back up here. Because all these dates do matter, and that's another reason why I made this, because it's hard to tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially with somebody that lies all the time, it's really hard. All right, let me put the video back up here. Oh, Running Bear, just come back later, Be on the replay, Running Bear.
Produce it. I just can't at this point. Like, I'll produce it as soon as I can. And I was really clear about that. The community tab post was me trying to let you know, like, to say, hey, watch my video. I wasn't being, I don't know if maybe you thought I was being nasty to you or something. I definitely was.
No, she just wanted you to tell her, like a common, decent person, instead of making her content, using her for your content, trying to persuade her audience to go watch your video. Oh, look, I'm talking about Queen Bee. You guys know her, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, she's involved too.
It's not. Like, if you listen to how okay, good. I just
JLR's nasty. He's nasty as hell.
Oh, yeah.
And I was doxxed to fucking all hell and back by him and Betty both.
And that's what I've been concerned about. So people out there that really want to shit on me or something for how I handled this, I really am not gonna.
No, I'm not trying to shit on you about handling this.
No, not you. I don't think you are. But there are some channels out there doing that. I've seen clips. So I'm not trying to throw shade on your channel again. I wanted to talk to you behind the scenes, but I guess I just did. But anyway,
I don't think you're nasty. I just think you're clickbaity on purpose.
Well, okay. Maybe you have a different kind of like definition of clickbait, but I think if what you're saying is true, then it's not really clickbait. Clickbait would be if it's not delivered. So if I was to say something's happening and it doesn't happen,
nothing. But yeah, there was no. Okay, so the original community tab post was like Queen Bee. You added her. And
it wasn't delivered. You didn't show the letter. You didn't even tell anybody. You just like, oh, it's a bunch of rambling. Oh, like, what do you mean? That is what it is.
You're like, you were mentioning this letter sent to my mom. Yeah. And it was very public. You didn't reach out to her behind the scenes, and there was no threats to her in the letter. So it was essentially like kind of clickbaity.
That's not that. It wasn't. I said she was mentioned in the letter,
and the thumbnail was definitely clickbaity.
And if I would have gotten a letter about somebody, I definitely would have went to them.
Like I said, all I can do.
If my mother, or my family would have got. If my family would have gotten a letter, this is the thing. If the shoe was on the other foot, and my family were to get a letter, and they were to say, blah blah blah, 2-page letter, and then all of a sudden it says Unirock, Navy, Tex, YouTube, Cappy, Nappy, B Tim, Chronicles of the Shady, Heels in the Air, Down the Rabbit Hole, and
wouldn't you do it with a video though?
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I would have came to you guys and I would have said, hey, I got this letter. My family member got this letter. Your names were mentioned in it. I'm gonna take a quick pic and I'm gonna send you a picture or an email of it. We're gonna make a police report. What you choose to do with it is what you choose to do with it. But we're gonna make a police report and take care of it on our end. And it doesn't have any personal information or your children's information. So you don't have to worry about that. And that's the first thing first is I'm worried because people do have kids, just like you got kids. I mean, you got things to worry about. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, so for me to get a screenshot of it, and I didn't know nothing about nothing. So it just dropped in my inbox. Here's a screenshot.
You're saying I should have waited is what you're saying.
You were live about it.
Video.
I can completely understand her frustration, right? Like, it's really annoying that he didn't, you know, try to let her know what was going on more, right? And it's because he knew this was going to happen. I think he went out, he ran out, made the community post, thinking it was gonna, everything was gonna sway in his favor. Everyone was gonna come running, wanting to help. He didn't think about the long-term lie, right? He only thought about the here and now, in my opinion. And I think that's where he screwed up big time, you know?
Well, yeah, because I mean, you were live about it already, so it was like, "Hey, I'm live."
I instantly went live.
You were live, and like, "Hey, if you want to talk behind the scenes, we can." But you were already live about it, so how would I talk?
I'm not live. I was just live telling people what happened. I wasn't live showing the letter. I didn't have it yet. I wasn't live to give the contents of it, just to make sure. To give the info. You
just wanted to cry about it and get support. I know. Tina says AZ's timeline is better than Uni's whiteboard. Holler if you hear me. Ain't that the truth? He got some whiteboard, and I'm gonna have links that last forever, ever.
Information like to people that are mentioned that need.
Yeah, I just got that screenshot, honey. I didn't know it was your community tab and you were live. That's all. It's just a screenshot from your community tab. You know what I mean? So I didn't know anything about any of it.
And listen, so I did tag you.
You know,
I did tag you in Discord. Like I said, I'll pull it up in a minute.
Still haven't seen
when
it.
I have time here. When I'll give it to you. But
sure.
Okay, my thumbnail is JLR doxes and mails my mother, which is a direct. And like every part of that is true. So then it's got JLR. I've taken the liquify tool and just kind of moved his face around, but I do that with everybody. And it says little speech bubble. I do that with all my thumbnails. I think it's cute. Anyway, Mom, Uni Jason said lies about me. Stop him. Tell him to stop. Now that right there, the thing JLR is saying is my take of what's been read to me by the letter. So I don't think it's clickbaity at all. That's just my opinion, though. I respect you have that opinion. I'll think about that. I'll consider it. But I
didn't even catch this last time. My take on what's been read to me so far. But at the beginning, he said he went by and saw it. Wow, Unirock. You just told us you already went by and saw it. Now you're saying what's been read to me? Hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay. It's been a minute. Stop him. Tell him to stop. Now that right there, the thing JLR is saying is my take of what's been read to me by the letter. So I don't think.
What's been read to me? You already told us you went there. Lying liarson.
It's clickbaity at all. That's just my opinion, though. I respect you have that opinion. I'll think about that. I'll consider it, but I just don't agree. Okay, it's been a minute. Do you want me to come in later, Queen? What do you want me to do? Do you want to
that's
talk
cool,
to
man.
me after your stream and then you come on? So
yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Cool. Whatever works, man.
Yeah, and then
thank you, Irish.
Like I said, all you got to do is tell me whenever you're going to be done streaming, and I'll hopefully be able to get you on Discord and then give you. I'll me and you can go into a private room and I can live stream with the letter or whatever. And
live stream with the letter.
Get that out of the way, and then I can come in and talk to you as much as you want.
Here he is again with the live stream with the letter. Just send her a freaking picture of it. Why don't you want her to have it? Oh, I'm so glad that freaking JLR gave that to EKC. Oh my God. He really thought he was going to get away with this. Unbelievable, man.
Either tonight,
tomorrow. Well, I was going to say, what do you mean by live stream? What are you talking about? What do you mean by live stream?
Well, what I mean is when we go into I mean me and you. So when we go into a private room on Discord, it'll let you start it'll let my phone.
Well, you ain't gotta do all that, honey. I'm not texting. That's me. Just snap a picture of it and shoot it over an email or something. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. What is he talking about? My phone. Hold on. What did he say?
Or it'll let you start it'll let my phone.
Well, you ain't gotta do all that, honey. I'm not.
You see, on my phone, on my telecommunication device, I can live stream, so I don't have to send you a photo. Because I'm a lying liarson.
Just snap a picture of it and shoot it over an email or something. You know what I'm saying? Or you got the inbox, or give it to Navy, and Navy, I'm in the inbox message with him. You know what I mean? Just give it to him and have him send it over or something. You know what I'm saying? Just snap a picture of it. It's not everything. You know what I mean? We ain't got to do a live stream and all that.
Everything is so complicated with this dude. Why is it so? Why is everything so? It should not be this complicated. You know why? You know what's not complicated, you guys? The truth. The truth is never this complicated, ever.
But that's the thing. When I go into Discord and I can just hit a button on my phone and it'll turn my camera on. That's all I was saying. It just lives in the room. That's what I meant.
Why would you
no
even
live
say that?
stream. Maybe I said that wrong. Discord
Well,
calls
yeah,
it
Maybe I said that wrong. No, you didn't. You've already, that's the second time you've said it. Oh my God. Flip a desk, flip a desk, flip a desk. Da, 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 da. What are you talking about? That's not what you said. And now you feel stupid. So you're like, oh, maybe I said it wrong. No, because that's the second time you said it. So it can't be wrong. You wanted her to go into a live stream. Oh my God, you're the worst.
I have a Discord, but I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's
I know.
You know
But that's the thing. When I go into Discord and I can just hit a button on my phone and it'll turn my camera on. That's all I was saying. It just lives in.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant. No
Okay.
live.
Maybe
I said that wrong. Discord
Well,
calls it live streaming.
I have a Discord, but I just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I don't think like that. That's a big issue. A lot of people are trying to judge, based on how they're perceiving this, I think, without necessarily, I guess, thinking about,
everyone
maybe
else's
that's my fault. It probably is. Maybe that's why people are saying next time don't, go straight to stream. Then again, though, if that's the case, I have to consider whether I do that for when Betty does it or JLR does it to anyone else. Like, I just don't want to be hypocritical. If something happens to me that I've been reporting is happening to everyone else, my first thought, and it's probably a selfish thought, I want to be fair even to these people to everybody, it's not fair for us to report a doxing to other people, but not report doxings when I'm the one being doxed is how I took it.
Oh, okay. So because I come forward with the doxing, as soon as it happens every time, when it happened to me, I had to come forward with it. Is that really the excuse you're going with, dude? Like, really? That is such a whack reasoning. Like, and still nobody's seen the damn dox. So what the hell? Yeah. By the way, it says, this comment, Hans says, he's better at the circular talk than Steve. Yo, I'm telling you, he morphed into Steve McRae. He is Steve McRock. He literally listened to so much Steve McRae that he turned into him. I can't believe this happened. I really can't. I'm still in disbelief. I never thought he would turn into Steve McRae. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why don't you redact your mom's information and just email it to her?
She gives,
but definitely redact the information before you send it to your show.
Put some electrical tape over it, Unirock.
Twitter, because nobody else needs to know that information.
Yeah, I'm with you here. But then again, I mean, aren't I giving it to Queen for legal reasons? Isn't so she can, file? She's going to need it unredacted if she's going to take it to the police. Is what I was.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I would like if you can, you know what I'm saying.
That's why I thought a video would be really good. But I mean,
if you don't,
it's more evidence, I guess.
Oh,
well, if you're not comfortable with it, you can redact it.
Irish, thank you for becoming a member. I'm sorry that I'm behind in the chat here. I appreciate you becoming a member, Irish. Thank you very much.
Comfortable with whatever you want.
What you can do is just send the police number, and I can get the number to your report, and I can give it to mine, and put it with mine, or however that works.
I think Cappy was basically referring to like your mom takes a picture, you get the copy, you print it out, you redact the info, and then you email it to the Queen. That's what I think Cappy was.
Wait, who's Cappy? Oh, Cappy's okay. Cappy's okay. Hi, Cappy. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Like I said, I'm kind of dumb. Boston, what's up, bro? How are you, buddy? Haven't seen you in a week or something. Yeah, this is all just a bunch of kind of like, I think, because we have like a couple things going on out in the community. And I just, whatever you guys need me for, reach out. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm not changing anything. However I felt a month ago, I still feel this way now. I know there's a lot of things out there going on. I don't know how else to reference them, but, I'm just doing my same thing I've been doing. And I'm open to criticism, open to hearing your issues, open to coming on streams. But, I'm working it. It doesn't happen instantaneously because this has thrown a big wrench into things. JLR is, stepping up his shit as much as I was probably wrong in my initial stream thinking that, it's more of a.
Can we just touch on that for a minute? As much as you were wrong. All right. Y'all remember when he told Charlotte, oh, you went and messed with Ski Mask Andy and you're surprised that this happened. Well, Unirock, I've said it before, I'll say it again. You went and messed with the lawsuit king of the freaking world and you're surprised this happened? Like, huh? By the way, I went looking for the lawsuit because I saw in a comment on Twitter, JLR told somebody, oh, go read the lawsuit. Like, I tried to find it. I went to freaking, what is it called? Freaking, the website that has all the lawsuit shit on it. I registered and everything. I'm trying to blank on what it's called. You guys don't talk about Pacer. That's what I'm talking about. Pacer. I went to Pacer. I tried. Uni has a very basic name, so I used Jonathan's name. Yo, I kid you not, like 2,000 freaking lawsuits came up. I was like, what the hell? He recently had one from some freaking elementary school. I don't even know what that dude does with his lawsuit stuff, but I'm not kidding. He really is the lawsuit king of the world. Like if you type his name in Pacer, you will see them. They are never ending. He sued the Eiffel Tower. He sued Kim Kardashian. He sued Britney Spears. He sued freaking Jim Jones. No, not was it? No, he said that he said he's Jim Jones' son, and he was forced to make Cabbage Patch dolls at a sweatshop or some shit. I don't even know, but yeah, if you don't believe me, go look. It's crazy. I don't know why this is so shocking. I mean,
what I'm trying to say
remember
is
when I made a video on JLR the first time to talk about his lawsuits, I was like, please don't sue me. Please don't sue me. Please don't. I even said that a couple times.
I think it is more of a threat than what I initially thought, regardless of what he's writing, because that's how it's been explained to me. I'll talk about that later, though. So, yeah, okay. I'll get a hold of you, Queen, in the email. I'm going to use the email anytime I need to get a hold of you from now on. So I got it saved here. So anyway, thanks, guys. If you need me, hit me up. Nick, come in later, man. I don't know if we're going to be live tonight, but yeah, jump over, man. Talk to us. We'll be over there.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, that, I mean, hit me up whenever you said you're going to go tonight then, or no, I'm
going to call her after this, and I don't know when I don't want to tell you right now, but like, I'll talk to you about all that, in the email. I'll just shoot you an email and I'll let you know everything that's going on after I make a call. Okay?
All right, cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That works.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all right. So, and I apologize for the confusion, or if I scared anyone. I was scared myself. I know it's not an excuse.
Well, no, I just was kind of, like I said, I would have never really known had you not made that community tab. If you wouldn't have made that community tab, I would have never known nothing about it, because I didn't get a chance to watch your live. And then somebody sent me a screenshot of the community tab. And it said that you were live. Then I read it. I was like, what does he mean talk to him behind the scenes? He's already live about it. What the hell's going on?
Yeah. No, I wanted to talk to you about the details I wasn't, discussing in that stream, and, more things about the issue that we'll probably talk about once the letter becomes public. Because, I already promised everybody I'd release it as long as I could. So, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't. So.
All right.
Okay.
That's so nice. Thank you for recognizing that I always get the backlash, Irish. It's nice to be validated. I adore you. I'm grateful you're a friend. I feel bad that you always get backlash from the drama. You're a badass chick. Thank you, Irish. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's nice of you. Guys, I skipped right past. Well, I didn't skip, but I didn't hear it or something, because it's, it goes in one ear out the other with this guy. After a while, it's hard. I'm saying, like, he talks and talks and talks. But I do have the timestamp of where he says it was handwritten. I am going to play that as soon as this part's over real quick, just so you know, because I know y'all have been waiting for that too.
Okay, sounds good, guys. Thank you. Thank you for hearing me. Sorry to interrupt your stream. So.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I appreciate you coming over here, though. Thank you.
Sorry I interrupted your Black Panther party.
I appreciate you hearing me. Anytime. Hit me anytime.
All right. Well,
I was so good at practicing the pause. Sorry.
Okay, True Crime Dime. Thank you.
Did he just say now that he thinks it's more threatening than what he initially thought, and then bounced?
I'm not sure.
No one still knows what it says.
Yeah, no one. I mean, like he vaguely described it, but honestly, I don't know if I would have brought it to the public. I probably would have just emailed it to Queen.
Exactly, Tina.
For anyone in the future, if you want to email Queen, it's in her about. It says Queen Bee's email. It has.
See how the vibe completely changed when he left? Everybody's all calm and shit. Like, what the hell just happened? That's what he does to you. Tina says, yeah, I had to figure out what my new lie is going to be. Exactly, Tina. And yes, he sued the Eiffel Tower, an inanimate object. I swear he did. He really did. He really did. Oh my God, Iris says he ran to kick and did a 38-minute stream and changed his story again. Oh my God, really? Are you serious? See, this is the thing, man. He's so hard to keep up with. Like, in my head can only take so much of his freaking runaround stuff. Like, he's impossible. That's why we have infographics and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me go back to, let me bring up my infographic real quick, because we're going to need this to figure out where the hell he said about the handwritten part. Hold on. Oh, here it is. We'll say open in a new page. All right, let me pause it. So convenient. This is so convenient, you guys. He's gonna be so mad when I when this is ready for the public. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. It brought me to the direct place. I love it so much, Unirock. You're in trouble. I infographic the shit out of your lies. Ooh, you're in trouble. Ooh, ready? Let me put it on the screen real quick. You know you done fucked up when I got your lies color coordinated and shit.
A bunch of other creators. So that's just a like section of this 2.5 page or 2-page letter that he hand wrote, put into an envelope, and mailed to my.
He hand wrote, put it in an envelope. Now remember, in the beginning of this live stream, y'all heard him say, it's been read to me and I went and saw it. So when I was trying to talk to him on Spaces and I was trying to say, no, Unirock, you had already seen it by that point. I hadn't even heard Queen's live stream at this point. I was taking that information from something else, I think, or maybe somebody told me. I don't remember exactly because it's so freaking convoluted at this point. But you heard him say he already went and saw it. He was right there. Why are you still talking about the handwritten part? Why? One more time for the people in the back.
I believe he named both of my channels, but again, I'd have to look at it again. And a bunch of other creators. So that's just a like section of this 2.5 page or 2-page letter that he hand wrote, put into an envelope, and mailed to my mother's home address. Okay. And
ooh, you guys. Oh my God, it just hit me out of nowhere. Oh, I just had a moment. Listen. In the video I did a JLR about his lawsuits, one of the talking points, one of the sticking points, one of the major points in all of his lawsuits were they were handwritten. You guys, handwritten. Oh my God, that's why he says, oh my God, that's why he said that, because he thought people would believe it because he handwrote all his other lawsuits while he was in jail or prison for 10 years. Oh, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. That's why he said it. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Oh, that's why. I didn't even consider that. I thought he was just saying it to be like, to add a creep factor, like to make people like, oh, that's scary, a handwritten scary letter. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really think about the fact that JLR, all the JLRs freaking, most of them anyways. Yo, JLR was in prison for 10 years. He just tied up the court system with lawsuit after lawsuit. Oh, all handwritten too. All handwritten. Yeah, hand wrote, put it in the envelope. Yep. Hand wrote and put it in the envelope. That's what he said. And he had already seen it at that point. Make it make sense, Unirock. Make it make sense. You really thought that no one would ever see it and you could just lie your way to get support. Come on, man. Yeah, he sued Mother Teresa. Who sues Mother Teresa? Like, what? That's so weird. Some of them were kind of funny though. Like, I hate to admit it because I really don't care for the dude at all. But like the one about being Jim Jones' son and working in a sweatshop making Cabbage Patch dolls and shit, like that shit was funny. And then in the middle of talking about I'm talking about JLR, by the way. In the middle of talking about how he worked in a sweatshop, made Cabbage Patch dolls, he randomly, just out of nowhere, he goes, "Wolverines from Michigan." Wolverines from Michigan. It makes no sense. It's actually kind of funny, but yeah, he's got a few screws loose. Also, what I want to ask you guys while you're here, right, is this. Remember when I was talking to Uni on Spaces, I was like, I done made a video about JLR a long time ago. He's like, well, I made one first. I made one 2 years after Sandy Hook. I went looking for it. I only looked for a little bit. I'm not going to say I sat there and freaking studied the, YouTube, whatever, but like, I could not find that shit. Like, am I missing it? I'm not saying he's wrong, but I couldn't find it. So does anyone know where that's located? I mean, I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm asking because I haven't seen it. I think that he was just trying to one up me on that or something. I don't know, but I could be wrong. Like I said, who knows? Who knows? Flip a desk. Denise. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, didn't say that out loud. Forget it. I'll say it after. I'm going to drop a link in case anybody has anything they want to say about this debacle. No, whatever it's about. You know what I'm saying? Anything regarding everything we've talked about, you're more than welcome to come on up and, say whatever you want to say. Speak your piece. You know what I mean? And you couldn't find it either, rarely. Yeah. It's just like, if you're going to lie about a video you made, like, what else do you lie about, bro? You know what I mean? It's just so weird. I really did. I looked for it, but I didn't see it. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it's on his other channel, his other channel, his channel that goes to the other channel. Yeah. And by the way, Unirock, I'm never going to let what you did to Christina Rain go. You talked about Christina Rain like she was nobody and she had just walked in. How dare you? How dare you? How rude. Forgotten Whisper says, but makes a post mentioning harassment. I'd slap him if I was in front of him. I know. You just want to shake him, don't you? You really do want to just shake him. Holy Spackle says, I think it was on his main channel, and it was one of the videos he had to take down. YouTube was cracking down on anything that might look like a conspiracy theory. Oh, okay. That actually makes sense, because I know that they did not like that whole Sandy Hook thing. So that actually makes sense. That actually makes sense. Yeah, leave Christina alone. Seriously. Like, leave Brittany alone. Leave Christina alone. DS, thank you, by the way, DS. I'm glad you like my flip-a-desk. Flip-a-desk, 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 do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, Stitchin says, were Cabbage Patch Dolls even being made during the era of Jim Jones? I don't think so. Oh, and another thing he said that was funny too. He said that he kept him in a cage and made him partake in baby fighting. That made him cage baby fighting or something. I don't even know, man. This shit's funny though. And I hate to even laugh at JLR because I don't really care for it, but that shit was funny. Hold on, let me see if I can play it real quick. Let me see if I can bring it up. Give me 1 second, because I don't know. I get a kick out of that whole letter that he wrote. And you'll get to hear him say, oh, I wrote it with my hand. Let's see. It was a while ago. I'm not looking at the comments right now, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm just in another screen. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm missing something right now. Wolverines from Michigan. So random. Let's see. All right. It was definitely over a year ago, I think. A couple of years ago. It was a live video. Okay. I'm on the right path here. It was like right when I saw him with the blowhole outside of not Kylie Rodney, freaking Gabby Petito house. Okay. It was before the slob drama. Yep. Okay. Oh, I found it. Okay. All right. I'm going to bring up that part for you. Wolverines from Michigan. And I'm not supporting JLR. I'm just, don't even, Unirock, don't even. I'm just trying to watch something funny, okay? Because I need to decompress from your freaking runaround. I'm all dizzy and shit. Just let me be, all right? Don't mess with me. Because I got your infographic, Unirock. I got your infographic. Meow. Meow. Evidently meant to be taken. Show you. Oh, here it is.
Jonathan Lee Riches. This right here, people, is a lawsuit I filed in 2008, December 1st. Jonathan Lee Riches versus the Reverend Jim Jones, People Temple of Guyana, and the Reverend Jim Jones, if you remember the Jim Jones story. That case number was filed in the Southern District of Florida. Case number 0714389-CV.
By the way, this was from 2012.
JAG. It's right here. Handwritten, by the way. Handwritten.
Handwritten.
All right. I'm going to read you about this lawsuit that I filed. I'm going to actually read the contents of the lawsuit. This was under the Freedom of Information Act, FOIA 5 U.S.C. 552. I was seeking a temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction against the Reverend Jim Jones, People Temple in Guyana. Jonathan Lee Riches seeks Freedom of Information Act, FOIA 5 U.S.C. 552 Information Act about Jim Jones People Temple in Guyana. I was a former member to the Jim Jones cult. I've been trying to get answers for 30 years whether Jim Jones is my real father. My mother met Jim Jones in 1975 in San Francisco in pursuit of happiness. I was born in 1976, 12/27/1976, in the Napa Valley. Jim Jones took my mother and me to Guyana to Jonestown. I was an honor baby. I got a key to Jonestown. Jonestown issued my birth certificate and social security card. Jim Jones began to beat and punch me in 1978 to show off for the other cult members.
I still
have the bruises. and I was used for witchcraft by Jones. He stuck needles in me for voodoo, acupuncture. For self-healing. In September 1978, Jim Jones used me
and on and on. Thank you for becoming a member. Did you hear how he said acupuncture?
For witchcraft by Jones. He stuck needles in me for voodoo, acupuncture. For self-healing. In September 1978, Jim Jones used me to engage in baby fighting in a chicken coop where cult members could wager bets on me fighting other Afro-American babies. I was forced into slave labor camp at the People's
Afro-American babies.
Temple. I had to make Cabbage Patch dolls. This became Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Shirley Temple was my neighbor.
Look. Shirley Temple was my neighbor.
All right. Patch dolls, I don't know why, but that he would write these stuff. I don't.
And this was an Empire of the Sun camp, just like the Russians held my father in Red Dawn. Wolverines from Michigan.
See?
I seek
Wolverines from Michigan. Look at my face. I'm like, what? Wolverines from Michigan. I was an honor baby. Yo, he probably just wrote these from prison and like passed them around to the other inmates, and they were like, "This shit's so funny, dude." You know, he probably got honey buns and shit. They're like, "Yo, write one about Jim Jones and how you're his son." They're like, "Yeah." They all start laughing. You know what I'm saying? They get bored in there. That's probably what this is all about. But Shirley Temple was his neighbor, and you know, whatever.
DNA testing to find out if Jim Jones was my real father. If you put my name in Ancestor.com, it says he is my father. Luke was in search of his father. I seek information about my whistleblowing pen pal letters I wrote to Congressman Leo J. Ryan, warning him about tainted Jell-O, Kool-Aid, and Welch's grape soda. I warned Leo J. Ryan about abuses and Jim Jones.
Is that what that means, Davey? Like, what? Oh, because he said something about Red Dawn. Oh, okay. Now I get it. That's why he says Wolverines from Michigan. I always thought that was so, like, randomly placed. I'm like, what does that mean? But you think you answered one of my lifelong questions here. Thank you. Yeah, so you guys get the hint, right? I have that video on my channel if you want to watch it. I'm not going to sit here and play all of it, but that shit is funny, right? Like, it makes no sense at all, you know? And furthermore, I think in this video, I actually speak about how he's barred from ever even filing another lawsuit. He's a, what do they call those people? Vexatious litigants? A vexatious litigant, like people who do it just to annoy or whatever. I thought I could have swore I read something in this video that says he was barred from ever even making a lawsuit again. But I think it was Stacy. One of you told me that like it's only in a certain state or something. Like, I don't know. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty, but yeah, an honor baby. I know. It's crazy. Yep. So there's that. Oh, Goose says, what is this guy talking about? Well, Goose, honor babies and Wolverines from Michigan. You'll have to go back. This is one of JLR's lawsuits that he read. And I did a video on it a couple years ago. It's kind of silly. He talks about how he made Cabbage Patch Kids. I don't know. It's really random, but Kathy says, yeah, he's not allowed to file a lawsuit. It's part of his probation or something, right? But somebody told me it's just certain states, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know a lot about it, so. But I did hear that, so you heard that too? Okay. He can't sue anyone himself, as in writing it himself. Oh. So you're saying like he could have a lawyer do it for him? Is that what you mean, Nana? Oh, University of Michigan's are mostly Wolverines. Shows how much I know. I don't know that. I'm not even that far from Michigan. I should know that. So I want to close this out by just reading you what JLR said about, like I said in the beginning, I'm not saying JLR's telling the truth because I don't know who to believe anymore. So I'm going to, it's only right that I should tell you both sides of the story, right? That's the only way that it's right. So let me bring up here what he said about all this. Because it's kind of interesting to see him be like, that's such a lie. Now, like I told you guys already, I wasn't able to listen to Julie's whole stream yet. I am going to finish it after, but did Uni actually give examples of how him and Rachel's family are still being harassed by JLR? Did he actually give examples, or did he just Obviously he didn't show proof because he never does about any of this, but and he also says like, oh, what do you want me to do? Redox myself? Like, no, you could put a censor over it or something. Like, we don't need to see it. Like, you know, that's the whole excuse for not showing the PayPal thing, I guess. But anyways, did he actually explain? Like, did he say, oh, they're calling my cousin's work? Like, did he give examples of what exactly is happening? No. He didn't even give examples. Like, he didn't even have a example of how exactly these people are getting bothered. That's interesting. Huh. All right, where the hell was I again? Let's see. Oh, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm in here already. I might as well just read all the tweets. Read all the tweets. All right, let me bring it up. Let me move this Cabbage Patch mofo off the screen. All right. So I'm going to read you the tweets because I know not all of you have Twitter. Let's see. So here's the recent one, right? This is after, now, as you can see, Unirock Spaces is JLR Jonathan Lee Rich is stalking my girlfriend. I know you don't care. I thought, fine, I'm leaving. I know you don't care. Like, stop it. Stop that. Stop it. Get help. All right, anyways, JLR screenshots it and says, this is 10,000% defamation. These fake allegations are categorically untrue. I will be taking additional legal action against this guy. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. Ooh. Now, like I said, I don't know who to believe here. I don't know. I'm just don't shoot the messenger, okay? If he ever gave a shit about you, he would have called Roadhog out by name. He wouldn't have defended you. Yeah. He keeps saying that, owe him something or whatever. Like, bro, you didn't even let anyone say his name in your Discord. He wouldn't even say his name. Just like he won't, like I said in the beginning, he won't say Navy, he won't say, he only goes after the females, like Spackle, myself, Julie, you know what I'm saying? I think it's because he's a fucking Uncrustable. He's not even a Pop-Tart soft for the mill. He's an Uncrustable. God damn it. Anyways, what's the next one here? So he goes on to say, this dude has made malicious, unfounded, false claims against me for months. I've sent him legal cease and desist, which he ignored, and continued to make false claims. I filed a lawsuit against him, which he has been ignoring. Now he is making more false and even more egregious claims. And then, so anyways, Mr. Norway's like, for months, and JLR says, have you not read the lawsuit? Pause. Like I said, I went looking for it. I couldn't find it. I don't know if anyone out there has it, but like, it's not available on freaking the website. I don't know what to tell you. It's not there. So I don't know. We expect us to get it, JLR, but it's not there. So he says, have you not read the lawsuit? Maybe you should if you haven't. Exhibits of videos going back months with specific layouts of claims and timestamps. Looks like won't have to prove anything when default judgment hits for defendants failing to respond. Easy win. I wish I had somebody here who knows about legal stuff. Because I mean, I know that you can win by default if people don't respond, but I don't know how like this stuff goes, but I ain't gonna pretend like I do either. So here was the one before that. A man I am suing in Ohio for defamation is purposely avoiding being served a lawsuit. Hasn't responded to suit. Don't expect him to. This is not going to end well for him. His co-defendant was served, hasn't responded, seeking default judgment against them soon. Habitual offenders that defame me, about to learn an expensive lesson. I'm coming for them. This is so corny. When I sue, it's like World War II, hit him with judicial missiles. Oh my God. Don't. Stop that. Stop that. Judicial missiles? Okay. And this one says, one of the greatest gifts of suing someone is discovery. Police reports, banking records, medical records, military records, emails, etc., subjected to exposure. Depositions, interrogatories, subpoenas happen too. A lawsuit dream come true. YouTubers that make content solely on bashing other YouTubers is lame. It makes them enough money to scrape by on crumbs. Super chat begging might get them additional peanuts. They usually have bottom feeder subs too. Low IQ people. Channels never grow expeditiously and risk being demonetized. Yeah, I know. We should just write fucking lawsuits about Jim Jones instead, right? Another YouTuber continues to defame me. Ducked my cease and desist. Gonna sue the brakes off this idiot. Can't wait. The brakes. I don't know what that means. Gotta sue the brakes off this idiot. Beep, beep. Oh, this is after shit started to hit the fan for Uni. YouTuber starts defaming me. Then it all goes downhill for him. YouTubers cancel him. He loses hundreds of subs. He gets sued by me. He lost all credibility. Looks like he miscalculated. Ooh, that's gotta burn. That burns me. It's hot. It's hot. Yo, you did this to yourself, Unirock. You literally did this to yourself. Look at this. This dude you haven't even accepted the lawsuit yet. You already got fire. Looks like you miscalculated. Look at here comes the gaslight demon. He's sharpening his teeth last night. He heard I was streaming about you. He's here to get a snack. All right, gaslight demon. You're gonna have to go talk to Unirock. I really don't want you taking a bite out of me. Hey, Vagans. Discovery, you say. So what happens if the owner deleted the Discord or pieces of the Discord? Seems like a motive to blame a rogue mod. Ooh, rogue mod here, rogue mod there, rogue mod everywhere. We got a rogue mod. Boop, boop. We got a rogue mod. I know. It's the rogue mod excuse. That's something else I think I have in my infographic about the rogue mod. Because, we have Jennifer. I didn't mean to say Jennifer. We have freaking... Rach saying like, oh, you all got what you wanted now, like Uni's canceled or whatever, just gonna close the Discord if his fans and his friends aren't gonna be nice to him or whatever. And then we have Unirock saying like, oh, closing the Discord because death threats. And then then we have another excuse that's called the rogue mod excuse. So that's 3 different excuses. 3 different excuses in a matter of weeks. Like, these people really need to have like fucking meetings. Like, Rach and Uni, you guys don't have meetings about your lies and shit. Y'all need notebooks, okay? Speaking of notebooks, somebody asked me if I had my notebook to write down these lies. Nah, I got my infographic. You be clicking on the lies. We're getting interactive with your lies. I'm color coordinating your lies. You don't know about me, Unirock. You don't even know. All right? Yeah, it's a rogue cat. Rogue Bobby cat. Yeah, his fans. Nah, she really did say fans, Mandy. I swear to God. Fans. If his fans and his friends aren't gonna, take his side, Uni Rach did not help. In the beginning, I was like, you know what? I can't really blame her. She's just trying to do right by her mans or whatever. The freaking uncrustable man, whatever you want to call him. But after like seeing how nasty she got, I can't even feel bad anymore. I just can't. There was something that she said that was super rude to everybody in the Discord, and I didn't even really see it till like the other day. But yeah, she was getting pretty nasty. They both just didn't want to hear it, right? They didn't want to hear it. He says, oh, I take criticism. No, you don't. Because if you cared about any of these people, you would be chasing them down and be like, look, can we figure this out? Can we talk? Can we have a discussion like adults? Nah, you expect everyone to come running back to you. That ain't how it works, Unirock. This ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way. Him a liar. Him is a liar. Ooh, Running Bear. I don't know. Oh, another thing too. So like I said, he came back with his poor me story. Now everyone is other family members are getting doxxed and harassed, and Uni reaches too. And by the way, guys, we're getting married. Because when people get married, people throw their money at them, right? So I don't know. Somebody did say to me, to be fair, AZ, they have been talking about getting married for a while. Well, don't you think the time right now is just a little like strange timing? Are y'all going to City Hall? Are you having a real meeting, a real wedding? Like, I need to know. I have questions. It's just really convenient, Yeah, it's super cringy, April. I know that you've watched. I know a lot of you in here have watched all this go down, and it's not fun. It's not fun. I did not look for a reason to be mad at Unirock. That's not it at all. Like, literally. I can't believe he even says that about me and Julie and stuff. Like, what the hell? Baggins. Can I post my Cash App? I need to buy dirty wife beaters and do-rags for my streams. I've always wondered, like, I don't want to like sit here and dog on the dude, but like I always wondered like why he wears a do-rag under his hats. I have a cousin that does that. It's like my cousin, he dresses like he's 20, but he's like fucking 48 and he's balding, so he does that. Now I'm not saying that Unirock does it, I'm just saying like that's what my cousin does. You know, he don't want no one to know he don't have no hair under the hat, so he wears the do-rag with the hat over it. Or he could just be cold. What am I talking about? He wears his gloves, his fingerless gloves, because his hands get cold. Maybe his head gets cold. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. Oh my God. Whoa. He claims he's paying so much for a lawyer. Weird timing for a wedding. Oh my God. Did he really say that? Did he really say that, you guys? Say it ain't so. Random kitten, exactly. Most of us wanted to be on Uni's side and give him the benefit of the doubt. This is a slap in the face to those who have given him longtime support. Oh, exactly, random kitten, exactly. Stacy says, wedding licenses are also public. If they file that, JLR will definitely have the right to address. That's true. That's a great point, Stacy, as usual. That is public information. It certainly is. In the state of Ohio, I mean, they show a lot of public information too. Lots of stuff. I'm just saying. Like, I went looking for the see if he accepted the lawsuit, and I stumbled upon some shit. But hey, who am I to talk? And by the way, I want to say this too before I go, because I do have to get my daughter off the bus in a minute here. But remember when LB's husband was in the chat, and I was like, look, I don't want to talk about his veteran thing or whatever, because I don't know, and I don't want to be wrong about something that, you know, whatever. So he said, like, I'm only talking about Iraq. Like, I didn't realize that, so I apologize. I didn't know he was just talking about Iraq in general. So sorry if I misunderstood that, by the way. I don't know if you're out there, but Bobby the Cat says, as a married man, regardless of my current circumstance, I would not rush to a union after all this time. I feel as if it's a distraction. And for that, I feel quite gutted for Rachel. Yeah. You know, I've had long-term relationships and I'm just like, why get married now? What's the freaking point? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, why now? I agree. Doesn't he wear a wedding ring anyways? Like, I feel like he does. I feel like I've seen him with a ring on, unless I'm just imagining that. I don't know. But yeah. Why now? Why now? It's a very good question. Why now? Because I think he needs vape juice, Bobby Cat. I think he needs some fucking vape juice. I'm telling you. Oh, back ends. I know the feeling, Bobby. It's been 3 years and the thought of dating still feels weird at times. I know, guys. It took me a while to get, and I'm not in you guys' situation, not anywhere close, but it took me a while to get back in the game. You know what I'm saying? I downloaded Tinder and I was like, what the hell is this? And I just immediately got nervous and erased it because I was overwhelmed with some creepy people. The dating pool is very shallow at this age, you guys. But I did meet somebody and I've seen them a few times, but it's still weird. I feel like I'm doing a disservice to my daughter by dating somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's a subject for another day, but anyways. Here I go running my mouth again about stuff I probably shouldn't even be saying online. But I met someone nice, but it still doesn't feel right. Uni's ego is the size of Texas. Yeah. I think that's what it boils down to, Running Bear. I think that, you know, he can't just say I was wrong. And you know what? Maybe I did exaggerate some things or whatever. Like, what the hell? I would respect him so much more for being like, you know, I exaggerated a little. Sorry, guys, you know. But nope, he'll double downtown. Monica, you heard me, Monica? You with me, Monica? You understand me, Monica? JLR said he was forced to fight other African American babies. I know that's another funny thing in it. Like he's an African American. You know, Amberly, that has crossed my mind. It really has, because I'm in recovery too, and I've pondered that myself. Like, especially when he had that orange juice and he was like getting up, knocking things over. I'm like, yo, what's in that orange juice, dude? Like, and if that's the case, and I said this before, one of my first videos I made about this, like, yo, if something is up with this dude, if he's got some type of issue going on, like, Rachel, please just let me know, because I don't want to be out here tearing him down if he's like literally struggling with it, whether it be addiction or whatever. Like, I'm not excusing his actions. Please believe it, please. But I've definitely pondered that myself. But then again, like I've said before, every time somebody ends up being not who I thought they were, I always say, oh, they're not well. Something's not right with them. They're unwell. Because like I said, my brain doesn't want to accept that I was so fooled by somebody that I just categorize them as unwell. But I really think, guys, he might be unwell. Like I'm not Dr. Grande or nothing up in here, but like his delusions of grandeur, I think he has paranoia. I think he has like signs of freaking like delusional thinking. Like he's got delusional thinking. He thinks that things have I really think he believes the shit he's saying. I really do. I think he believes it. You know? I don't know. For all we know, and I'm just speculating, okay? Let me make that clear. For all we know, it could be like bipolar or something. Maybe I don't know. You know? Could be kind of manic episode. Maybe he is drinking a little something or taking a little something. Either way, dude, like it's not a good look. And once it's on the internet, it's forever, ever. I am so thank the good Lord that I did not have a channel or I did not put myself out in front of people when I was at my worst. Thank God for that. Oh my God. And if that's the case, then, you know, Rachel needs to do something, because pull the plug, dude. You do not want to embarrass yourself like this. Yeah, I've wondered if it was a relapse too. I don't really like speculating on people like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it, you know, it could be an array of things. It could be that. It could just be mental health, you know? It could be he's just an asshole. Could be, who knows? Just thinking out loud, right, guys? Perhaps too many uppers. I've been there, yeah. Getting a little risque with the catnip there, Bobby. I almost called you Bubby. Bobby. Yeah, the constant asking for money. I know. Yeah, like I'd be in his Discord, and I think a lot of you could speak to this. Like, and we would just be chilling in Discord, just talking about the fucking weather, and he'd be like, "Hey guys, running low on milk. Here's my Cash App, my PayPal, whatever." Like, yo, bro, like I'm struggling. Like we all have our own struggles. In Discord though, like, okay, if you're making content, that's cool. I get it. You know what I mean? I have no problems with that. But in Discord, where you're all just chilling, you're gonna throw out your PayPal? Like, I don't know. I always thought that was kind of weird, but you can't knock the hustle. I don't know. Can't knock the hustle. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just do your thing, boy. You need to get the vape juice. Get the vape juice. Do what you gotta do. I'm bipolar type 1, mixed moods and rapid cycle, and Uni strikes me as very unwell. Yeah. Like I had my best friend dealt with that like for a while. She was calling me from a parking garage telling me, this was so random because this girl never did drugs, nothing. She would be like, why did you send them here? Why did you tell them I'm here? Like she accused me of like having people go after her in a parking garage and shit. And she was speaking a mile a minute. And she had delusions. She thought she was married to her therapist's son because her therapist had this photo on her desk of her son. And he was like really handsome. So my best friend automatically, like she just out of nowhere, just imagined that she was telling me like that's my husband. I'm like, that's not your husband. Yo, she even went to Michael's craft store and bought a monogram letter, a freaking monogram letter of the dude's last name, and painted it all pretty and shit, put it on her fridge. She's like, oh, it's my last name now. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, yeah. And she snapped out of that. And I ask her now, I say, like, did you really believe that shit? And she's like, yes, I did. And I don't know why. You know, but it's scary, man. Your brain can do some crazy stuff to you. It really can. And I hope whatever he's going through, because let's be honest, there's something going on. I don't know what it is, you know, but something is up. And he shouldn't be out here hurting other people if he's got his own problems. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I do have to get my daughter off the bus. I love chatting with y'all. I do. I really do. Thank you for showing up for me time and time again, even last minute. Love y'all a long time. I could sit here and talk for days. But get well soon, Mick Rock. Bye.